Hey guys, well there's Tazzy too. Look at that. Out of nowhere he appears. Welcome to our Impact Wrestling stream on a Thursday night. We do have to start off with a little bit of bad news. I don't like doing this, but unfortunately, two wrestlers today were hit hard. Obviously, one of them have passed away, and the other had a brother and a colleague close to her pass away. First of all, Sarah Lee, you may remember her from Tough Enough. She was in the WWE for 1 year, I believe. She has passed away at the age of 30 years old. Horrible. She was married to Wesley Blake of the WWE, and they had 3 children. So horrible, absolutely horrible. Horrible news, and our thoughts are, of course, our prayers to her family and to her spouse and their children, and of course, just the horrible news. And Mandy Rose today lost a brother and a colleague that she was close to at work. So very, very tough day, obviously, for her. I know that she had talked about her brother a little bit a few years ago. So I don't know the whole story. I don't know if the brother was sick. I really don't know the story, but again, our thoughts and our prayers to Mandy, and obviously her family, and her friends as well. Guys, if you have anything, you want to say, obviously go right ahead.
Just for me, sending condolences and prayers and thoughts to their families. It's sad news. You never really want to, have to deal with it, but it's something that happens. But for someone to be so young, for people to be so young, it's just tragic. You hate to see that, and you feel bad for the kids as well.
Absolutely.
With Sarah. And I'm sure, losing a sibling is just heartbreaking. So my heartfelt condolences to Sarah's family, to Mandy's family, as they try to do the best that they can to to remember the loved ones that they've lost.
Absolutely. Tazzy?
Whew. It's tough to lose a family member. I've seen a lot of my family members lose a brother or anything like that, and it's very hard. Like everybody else said, like Joe and Jeff said, thoughts and prayers go out to the family. I literally just found out about both those news right while I was in the car, so I'm like, wow. Like I said, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody where lost.
Yeah, absolutely. I always hate to, start off anything like that with that kind of news. And that's what I said. You got to reiterate this, but always, and I love that this came from Bully Ray. He says whenever wrestlers pass away, people that he's known, always, the tradition is when someone passes away, obviously you send flowers. To the family and stuff, and his saying was always send flowers while the person's still here. Mm-hmm. Don't wait until they're gone, because by then it's too late. Because you just never know. You just never know when the last time is you're going to see someone or talk to someone, and yeah. So they just know that. Even for people that online, we don't know a lot of you guys personally. But time comes and somebody's not around anymore. It's horrible. So, really just think about that. Be be aware of that. And maybe that's something you keep in the back of your mind too, a little bit when you get angry or upset over something silly. Mm-hmm. Just think about that in the back of your mind. Is this the way you want to be, that maybe the last time you might ever speak to that person? So, okay. Well, we are here for Impact. Obviously, we are here for a go home show. We have, and how their go home shows usually are. So we are here for that tonight, for the go home show for Bound for Glory. And the plans are we're going to stay after. We're not going to leave the stream. We're going to stay after this. We're going to do our predictions directly after for Bound for Glory. And then obviously tomorrow. Now, plans have changed. For those of you who haven't read Twitter, Joe's osteoarthritis in his knee decided to act up this week of all weeks, and boo to arthritis. It sucks. There was a day where I had a hell of a hard time getting my leg in my car. This had happened to me about 5-6 years ago the last time, and so I cannot make it, unfortunately, and it just seems like every time I want to go to somewhere, it gets spoiled. So I went through my 5 stages of depression. But I spoke to Jeff yesterday. We had a good conversation, and and of course I spoke to my wife and stuff about it too. So upset, yes, that I can't go. But I will be here, and Tazzy will be here to do the watch along for the show tomorrow. So that will be at 7:45. I will attempt to run it. It is not going to look anywhere probably near what they usually look like with Jeff, so you'll just have to bear with me. I may end up having goofy, God only knows. If it goes off without a hitch, I'm going to be very happy. But yeah, so come join us tomorrow for that. We'll look for Jeff. Hopefully, maybe we'll catch a glimpse and we'll see him there.
I will have a sign, just so
Jeff is going to have a sign, so maybe we will see him. So that's going to be awesome. And Bound for Glory is going to be amazing tomorrow. We might get more matches. We always do. Remember, there is no match. I was thinking of some people that there were no matches announced for yet. Killer Kelly doesn't have a match, at least not yet. So are we going to get a match with her and Tasha Steelz announced maybe tonight at some point? A rematch? We'll see. But they're usually good for that. 1 or 2 matches that haven't been announced, that'll get announced tonight before the show, I'm sure. So we'll watch for that. The other bit of news, Saturday. Now, Tazzy was going to do Extreme Rules on his channel. We are going to move it to ours. So Tazzy's still going to host.
Can I explain why we're doing that? Because there's a lot of people like,
Yeah.
here's two things. One, I don't have Abby's Windows on my channel, and this is going to be a Abby's Windows show. I'm keeping it real with you guys. The other thing is, I'll keep it real with you. My channel is small, so the best thing to do is actually keep it real because we're our brother sisters. We're brother sister. How you say that? Brother sister? Whatever. What we'll do is I will promote the channel on here while hosting. So for it to get ready for the season 3 premiere of the channel, which is on Tuesday for NXT. I feel like that's the way to do it. I was thinking about that in a way, and we just iterate that, So that's the reason why there's nobody like, hey, no, we're family here. So that's all I got to say about that. So.
Yeah, and I even said to Tazzy, I'm like, look, dude, this is your thing, because we had never planned to do it because we were going to be gone. So we had never planned to do it. This was all, this was just like Tazzy said, it's just a mutual decision. Wasn't one person going over another.
We will still have Joe do the commentary. I'll just say.
Yeah. Well, listen, whatever works. I'm sure if anything crazy happens with this whole White Rabbit thing, everybody's going to be stunned and cheering and screaming anyway. So it's going to be a mess. So we will have that on our channel now. We'll probably start that one a little earlier than normal. We normally do 7:45. We might do that around 7-ish, maybe 7:15 in and around there. We'll see. We'll figure that out. And we'll get it out to you, but we'll start a little earlier because we're going to have predictions we'll have to do. And you're going to probably want to come for that anyway, because you're going to want to hear what our predictions will be for what this White Rabbit reveal is going to be. So you won't want to miss it. Obviously you can't miss the show. There's only 6 matches, but the matches are all Extreme Rules matches for the most part. So it's going to be a crazy show the way it is. And then we're going to get this whole White Rabbit stuff. So, so it's going to be a big show. So don't miss that.
Keep in mind, I haven't not watched Monday Night Raw or NXT yet. So just heads up on that.
I watched both this week. Raw was pretty good. It was crazy, and NXT was good too. Both of the shows are pretty good. Deanna says it's me. It's me. I'm the White Rabbit. All right, let's welcome some people in, and we will get to the card for tonight. Obviously, we got BTI going on the channel right now. If you're watching along with us, remember, if you're going to watch along on Bound for Glory, you cannot. This is not one you're going to get on YouTube. This is a big one. You got to get it on Fight TV. So yeah, this is a big one.
I completely forgot about that.
Yep. So you got to get it. There was something they were doing. I was telling Jeff yesterday. It was some kind of promotion they were doing with Apple TV. It's something about, and I have to look into that when I get off here tonight, because I didn't get a chance to yesterday. But it's something about if you have Apple TV or subscribe to Apple TV, I think it's free. So I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that, because I have to look into it. But it's something you might want to look into, because my wife has that. So but otherwise it is on Fight TV. So you will have to get that if you want to watch along. I mean, obviously come out regardless. If you don't want to watch along, we'll do our best to, commentate it for you. But if you want to watch along, it is only on Fight TV. Can't see it anywhere else. So, okay. And then Sunday, nothing. Next week, guys, just so you all know, Jeff has a very, very big project he's working on at work. So we don't really know what the schedule is going to be for next week, because that's much more important, and he's got to do what he's got to do. So we'll definitely be back for Impact next Thursday. We do know that. But as far as the other stuff goes, we'll have to get back to you with the plans for Monday and Tuesday. So, all right, James Chadwick's here. Khaled is here. We got Derek in the house. We got Dylan. We've got Marvin is here. We've got Christopher. Hey, Christopher, how are you? We've got, let's see, the Greatest American Hero is our 80s guest from this week. So there you go. We always have an 80s guest out there, and he is here. So Ralph Hinckley himself of the red suit from the Aliens is here. So that's a great show, by the way. You can watch that on, is it on Tubi? I think it's on Tubi, if you've never seen it before. It's a really good show. We've got Barry Monkey from Twitch. We've got who's the stranger at the bottom, said James Chadwick, asking about Tazzy. We've got Chris Kane is here. Let's see if I missed anyone. We've got Deanna, of course, is here. John Kessler is here, saying absolutely time is short. Yes, it is. I agree. Stay in touch. A phone call or message can take 5 minutes. Regret can last a lifetime. Yes, very true. Jeff Samuel is here. What's up, Jeff? And Vincenzo is here. What's going on with you? Chris Williams is here. We got Mark is in the house. What's up, Mark? Who is ready to believe in Joe Hendry? Oh, you know I am. You know I am. I love that dude. I can't wait to see what his promo will be this week. Can't wait. We've got, I think I got everybody. Okay. All right. So you got our schedule. You've got what we're going to do. And we are going to, well, I didn't give Tazzy his chance to do his opening statements. Tazzy, go right ahead, man.
Oh, wow. I forget. First of all, I have not refreshed. I just came off the road trip with the team. Oh my God. I got some stories that I can tell.
I'm sure.
But we're about to have fun here in the next hour and a half. So just enjoy. In the meantime, it's Impact Wrestling. You know what that means? It's a party, baby. I didn't want to go too loud, too hard because we got 2 more days.
Right? Yeah, you gotta save some up.
Gotta save those vocal cords for the next couple days.
Oh
my God. Yes, we do. Michael King came in the house. Zeke is here. Hello, Zeke. We're getting some new people, and we've gotten so many on our Twitter account. A lot of people have followed us since this White Rabbit thing has been going on and stuff like that. And you guys have heard all that news. I'm not going to reiterate any of it again. C covers it. It's been all over. We post what we can. There's that new guy in creative who Bray went to his wedding. Actually talked to him, spoke to him via DMs. Nice guy. Actually came right out and said, if we ever have any questions, told him we love the White Rabbit story. Kind of figured with what they talked about that he's behind it. So told him we loved it. And he said, hey, you ever got any questions, man? DM me. So we have an open invite to DM him.
Let me start by what the hell?
I know he followed C as well. But yeah, his name is Colonel Rob Fee. He was appointed an actual colonel of Kentucky, the state of Kentucky. He has written for the Ellen Show, the Generous Show. He was a comedian. He also wrote for Marvel. So Marvel Comics, I knew him well because I've read pretty much dating back for a while, the Marvel Halloween specials. I get them every year, and he has written them. He also did some work in Spider-Man books and stuff like that. So he's done a lot of stuff. And the biggest thing with the whole White Rabbit stuff, well, 2 things. One, when he was around before Bray was released, he was in talks with WWE to do a movie about The Fiend. And number 2, he has done stuff in prior jobs with QR codes. So put 2 and 2 together. You could kind of figure this guy's. And then when I saw the picture of John Morrison and him and Bray at a wedding, I mean, okay, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's but I just sent out congrats to him, and he wrote, thank you, that's so cool. Any questions you have, always feel free to hit me up. That's pretty cool. A guy who's they call it the head of long creative in WWE. That's a cool term. I think I've never heard that before. So I don't know what that is. I guess, does it mean it's long storylines or longer storylines? I don't exactly know, but it's very cool. And it seems like he's going to be accessible to talk to. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. All right. Hello, Owl. OW
really?
Owl. Hello,
really?
Owl.
Really?
Barry Monkey 99. Hello to you. Good match for BTI. Yes, the match is going on right now. If you're watching along, it is BTI. Let's get to the card, Jeff. Why don't we do the card while we're there?
Here we go.
BTI, as you're seeing right now, this is Juice Robinson and Alex Zayne. We have not seen Juice Robinson on the show for a bit. Of course, Finn Juice was on throughout a lot of the summer. Then they kind of went away. And as these New Japan guys will, they'll go back to New Japan and they'll come back again and stuff like that. So, yeah. So we've got Juice Robinson against Alex Zayne going on right now. Alex Zayne with a huge clothesline just took down Juice Robinson. So that is our BTI match for tonight. Nice to see them back. And let's get to the main card, shall we? So we will start. We've got Frankie Kazarian of AEW going up against Kenny King. Kenny, of course, looking to try to get that belt off of Speedball Mike Bailey at Bound for Glory. So big match for him and a tough test for Kenny King and Frankie Kazarian. So, Jeff, what are you thinking about Kazarian and Kenny King?
I mean, I think that Kazarian's going to win because I don't think you take away momentum before you go into a title match.
Yep.
I'm interested to see this one because I think it's going to be a great match. I really do. And I would not be surprised. Well, I might have to save that. Might have to save that for the prediction show.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save it. Just know that this is going to be a really good match, and I think Kazarian is going to pull it off.
Okay, yeah, all right, Tazzy, what you think?
First of all, I'm just glad to watch live wrestling again.
I
Instead of tape wrestling. Yeah, I agree with Jeff. You kind of like when you have somebody to have a match, you don't have them lose unless it's like disqualification or something like that. So that's a possibility too. But yeah, Frankie for the win.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a cool match. It's something different. We know Frankie Kazarian was going to wrestle in Impact for a little while. We heard that a few weeks back. So yeah, seeing him and Kenny King, I have to agree with Jeff. I think that I don't think they're going to take Kenny's momentum away. Obviously, going into that match with Speedball for that X Division title. So I would have to agree that Kenny would probably win the match, but it should be a good match. Christopher saying Frankie wins. Randy Sam saying Kaz wins. Okay. Chris Williams says, you sure about that, Jeff? Maybe King wins because I didn't expect Eddie to pin Josh. Kazarian wins, but interesting. Kenny King wants the X belt as well. Let's not start an AEW conversation, says James.
Oh God.
Yeah. There's a little bit of weird stuff going on there, right? Yeah. Some more backstage goofiness going on with Sammy Guevara and El Idolo, and oh boy,
they need their own security.
Yeah, they need a backstage manager, like somebody who can just be there with the talent and like keep everybody somebody who's like intimidating enough to keep them, in line. But yeah, that's crazy.
You would think we have a Big Show and Big Show and Mark Henry there.
Yeah, you'd think. You'd think. Oh gosh. All right. So next up, we've got Alex Shelley, of course, one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, with Chris Sabin in his corner, going up against Matt Taven and of course Mike Bennett. These two teams will take one another on at Bound for Glory for the titles. So we're getting a singles match between two of them tonight. This could very well blow up into an all-out shenanigans affair with the other two partners being outside the ring. We'll have to see. Either way, again, I think this should be a very good match. Alex Shelley and Matt Taven. Sometimes people will say whoever wins tonight will lose the next night. So if Matt Taven should happen to win, that could be a good sign whether they might lose. And it's already been out there for a while that Taven and Bennett's contracts are coming up. In fact, I think they might be done or up after Bound for Glory. So if they are not being re-signed, you could kind of probably figure that Motor City Machine Guns are going to win. But we'll see. I don't know that to be true. I don't know the dates or any of that stuff, and I won't profess to know. But either way, again, I think this should be a good match. Tazzy, what do you think? Alex Shelley, Matt Taven.
I don't think we get a winner. I think both of them are going to disqualify themselves, and that'll be that. We'll get a match, but we're not going to get a finish.
Could be, yeah, could very well be. What do you think, Jeff?
This is a tough one. I really, really think that Alex Shelley's going to win this because he's had a phenomenal run this year.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's done in 2022. It's kind of overshadowed by people like Josh, by people like Speedball Mike Bailey. He's put in some work this year,
Yeah.
and he's had a great singles run this year. So I think Alex Shelley's going to win. But, as we always say, expect shenanigans.
Yes. Yep. Agreed. Hoping that Matt Taven, but I think Alex will win. Deanna says Shelley. James Chadwick said, loved Regal last night. Look he gave MJF while putting on the brass knuckles was like, you just effed up, son. That was a pretty good part. Yeah, it was pretty good. What's up, guys? It's an Impact Party, baby, says Russell Red, who also says Alex Shelley wins as well. Yes. Okay. We've got Mia Yim and Gisele Shaw. Mia Yim was interviewed on Busted Open, and they were talking to her. A lot of cool stuff from her in that interview. I don't know if you guys knew, but she trained in the same gym that Mickey did. She always idolized Mickie James, and the two of them wrestled when Mia was very young. She said she was only in the business about maybe 10, might have been around like 8, I guess, to 10 years, or she said she was a very young wrestler when she wrestled Mickey. And apparently in this gym, they had a picture of Mickie James up on the wall. And it was one of the things that kept her going, like kept her wanting to be what she was going to be and kept her motivated. So obviously she's got that match with Mickie James at Bound for Glory. And if she should win, she's going to disappoint a lot of people because Mickey is done if she loses, as she promised with this last rodeo. So, she's aware of that. It was nice build up from her, because it made you start to wonder, she said, listen, I don't want to be the one, but if I'm going to be the one to do it and stop the legacy, her legacy, then so be it. So it's a good interview. But this match with Gisele, of course, these matches have already been taped. Tommy Dreamer had talked about it, saying that this was Gisele's best match ever. So keep an eye on this because this is obviously a very good match. So Mia Yim and Gisele Shaw. I'm not gonna give my prediction because I heard the results because they spoiled it on Busted Open. So I'm not gonna give a prediction. So Jeff, what do you think of Mia Yim and Gisele?
I'm going to go with Mia Yim on this one. I think, again, I said this about Alex Shelley, but I think that Mia doesn't get the credit that she deserves for what she does in the ring. Take a look at what she did in that revolver match.
Yeah.
The triple threat revolver match.
Yep.
That was tremendous. But Gisele Shaw, she's starting to really rack up some impressive outings here. So I've got Mia. I wouldn't be surprised to see Mickey at some point make an appearance, but yeah, I've got Mia in this one.
Okay, Tazzy.
Definitely Mia. I'm expecting a great match. Well, obviously we heard, but yeah, I'm expecting a great match, just regardless, because you do not like we all say, we don't never see this person that always in the match always loses match. So Mia Yim for the win. Shenanigans, probably not. Probably more of a mutual thing, like I'll see you tomorrow kind of thing.
Okay. All right. John Kessler saying Mia wins. She mentioned her friendship with Gail Kim. Yeah, she did on that interview. Yes, she did. Alicia's here. What's up, Alicia? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Mickey wins tomorrow due to interference from Gisele. Love Gisele, but Mia wins, says James Chadwick. Gisele is getting better and better. Mia Yim never has a bad match. This could be match of the night. Yeah, from what they said and what Tommy Dreamer mentioned, he said it was definitely Gisele's best match that he's seen so far. So that's coming from Tommy Dreamer. That's a pretty big compliment. All right, this is going to be crazy. Steve Macklin versus Moose. Well, we knew it was coming, didn't we? This had a blow up at some point, and Sami Callihan with a busted orbital bone is the referee tonight. So yeah, We know what happens when these three guys get into a ring. This is going to be crazy. And God only knows when Callihan gets involved, but who knows? You probably pretty much know he's going to get some hits in during this match. So this one's going to be crazy. Tazzy, Steve Macklin, and Moose, and Sami Callihan as a referee or whatever he's going to be doing.
What did you say about this match? But like, it's a mess, yes. A fat mess.
Yes.
Mess. Yep. I don't even say anything else. It's a mess. That's all. It's a mess.
That's it. I mean, Steve Macklin wins this Marvin. Deanna saying shenanigans. Oh, I don't doubt it. If there's ever a match that calls for no winner, this is probably going to be it. This is going to be crazy.
Very irritating.
Yep. Jeff, what do you think?
I mean, these three,
oh my gosh,
absolutely despise each other.
Yes, they do.
And I don't know who that's worse for at this moment. If it's worse for Macklin or if it's worse for Moose. I think, this is just my honest opinion, I think that Steve Macklin wins, but it's going to be weird in a weird way.
Okay.
I think something tells me that Sammy's going to try and like neutralize both of them, and somebody's just going to escape, barely. So that's what I think. I think that Macklin and James Chadwick, darn you, because you kind of took my hand for the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. But I think Macklin is on a roll. I think the dude is legit, and I think that this is his time to start the rise to that main event card level. So I've got Macklin winning here, and I'll tell you who I've got. I'll tell you I've got them again when we go over our predictions.
Listen, and remember what happened last year, guys. We all remember what happened last year. Josh won the championship, and then who comes out to take it away from him with his Call Your Shot but Moose? So if Macklin happens to win, what's to say we don't get history repeating itself? So
what's my prediction?
Yep. So we may have. I mean, we were all saying that we thought that Macklin was deserving of a title run. It may not be that far away. In fact, we may see it tomorrow. So yeah, craziness. But that's probably not a bad pick. Probably not a bad pick. All right, and then this will probably be the main event. These always go really, really well.
Yeah, really well. I mean, it's awesome. Like Jordynne finally happens.
Jordynne Grace and Masha Slamovich coming off their pick your poison matches, which that one last week with Masha and Ali Catch. Oh my God, Masha swallowed thumbtacks. Literally put thumbtacks in her mouth. I mean, so this is not going to go well. They never do. This will be probably ending the show, and there will be some craziness going on because, listen, it's a wrestling contract signing. So, but Masha and Jordynne in a contract signing, Tazzy, it's gonna blow up at some point.
First of all, how's Masha insides right now? Is it spiky or?
You guys do realize that you're making me just cringe.
Yeah, Jeff was cringing when he saw her just take a fistful of tacks and put them in her mouth. Yeah,
can you see the insides? It's like spiky. Okay, let's stop. Yeah, it's a mess. We'll just do that.
Jeff.
All right. So I don't know how many people know about Bernie Mac and his comedy, but in the Kings of Comedy, he told a joke, and at one point he said there's going to be some furniture moving. I feel like we're going to see some furniture moving, or something's going to happen with some furniture tonight.
Yep.
I don't know. Somebody's gonna, I mean, knowing Masha, she might stab herself with a pin. She might bring some thumbtacks out and swallow them again just to make me gag. And no one, you know what? Here's the thing, Tazzy. You asked about the insides and and all of that stuff. Nobody wants to talk about what happens when they pass through.
Right, when they go the other direction.
When they go the other direction. So I'm just saying that could be a little bit rough.
Hey, where's the ice cream? Here's the ice cream.
Listen, ice cream ain't gonna help that, buddy. Nope. Ice cream ain't gonna shield you from that. Nope. But these things never go well.
No.
Contract signings in wrestling, you can pretty much guarantee, unless, and I'll say this, unless they throw a curveball like they did with Alex Shelley and Josh Alexander, which I don't think they will.
Yeah, with the promo.
Yeah, but I think this one's going to end up with these two in an altercation, and I think it'll be interesting to see who gets the better of that altercation.
Yes,
I have my eyes on that. I still haven't made up my mind about my prediction for that match for tomorrow night.
Yep, tough to call.
And I think a lot of what happens tonight will kind of help me make that decision. So,
of course, if you did not watch or didn't get to see, we had Jordynne Grace on our show last week. She was right here. Her and Heath were both here last week, so you didn't get a chance to see that. Jordynne was there, and of course Jeff had his picture taken with his kids and Jordynne Grace, which we posted up on our Twitter.
I've got to show these. This is my son
and Heath.
And Heath. I got to show these. My son also got to hold the belt with Jordynne Grace.
That's awesome.
Nice. And then my daughter also got to hold the belt with Jordynne Grace, and there they are. And it was so funny.
Huh? I said, isn't she like? I didn't realize how tiny Jordynne Grace was.
Yeah. She's really short, but it was so funny because she asked my daughter, like, do you want to hold the belt? And my daughter was like, yeah, I want to hold the belt. And she's like, I can't hold it. It's too heavy. What you don't see is Jordynne has the belt kind of held up a little bit in the back. Mm-hmm. So it looks like my daughter is holding the belt.
That's cool.
So she was really sweet with both of them. And they both got her autograph. Which is pretty cool. Heath was really cool, and just in case you're wondering, yes, he did make mention that I need to go sing. He said, "Dude, go sing." He's like, "Just sing already."
Heath was hilarious. He kept saying to Jeff, "Man, you got a great singing voice, man. You should be singing." Yeah, that was really fun. That was a lot of fun, that interview. So again, we have to thank them all for coming out. Jordynne Grace and Heath. We had, of course, Josh Alexander, the world champion, and we had Macklin. And we had Eddie Edwards as well. So awesome that they came out, and thank you to all of them for sharing some of their time with us. That was fantastic. So Derek said, "Did you sing for him, Jeff?"
No, I did not sing.
Little Barry White, maybe. No.
I almost broke out in the song, but he was actually in a rush. He was trying to get to the airport.
Okay.
And he was flying to the Carolinas, and he was trying to make it to the airport before they, canceled his flight because the hurricane was hitting that area last weekend. So he wanted to make it home. I understood. He graciously, like his meet and greet, we got there after he wrapped up, and he kindly stopped, like in a rush on his way out, and he's like, yeah, I just wanted to, he wanted to shake my hand and say it was awesome to be on here last week, and he was kind enough to take a picture with my son and myself. So, really cool dude. I mean, he really is a cool guy. Like he really is.
I wanted Jeff to break out in some Lou Rawls, man. I really did. I wanted him to start. You'll never find another love like mine. Yeah, that was great. It was so much. It was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun to have them all on the show, and of course, an honor for us to do that. So, and they're welcome back every time, anytime they'd like to be. So, yeah. All right. Well, there you go. So that's the card for tonight. That's what we're going to be watching for. And we've got a few minutes left, just 4 minutes. But you know what we got to do in 4 minutes. What we do every week on this show, we got to talk some food because, for the people who didn't eat anything, got to get them hungry. And just by looking at those pictures, I mean, come on, doesn't that get you hungry? What did you have today to eat? Let us know. Could be a snack, could be dinner, could be lunch. Doesn't matter. We don't care. We don't discriminate. We like it all. So let us know what you had to eat today. Get everybody else in the chat hungry and get us all ready to go for Impact Wrestling. So James Chadwick starting us off: chicken and bacon and mushroom pasta bake. There you go.
Well, I'd be damn.
I had my wife made homemade chicken rice soup and biscuits today. So I just had comfort food, soup and biscuits I had today. So it was very good. Marvin says chicken nuggets and fries, chicken nuggies, nachos for Joseph Green. Good old fish and chips, says Alicia. Lasagna Classico from Olive Garden. I just had Olive Garden. You know what? My wife brought me home one of those takeout dishes from Olive Garden.
They're good.
The ones you put in the microwave. Damn, dude. I like the fettuccine better than the one I get in the restaurant. I was like, what the hell? It's better than the restaurant one. It was really good. Really, really good. And I never had them before. So if you want that, if you want Olive Garden, you want to go get it's right by my work too. It would be easy for me to just go over there and grab one of those, take it over, microwave it and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Eating chicken nuggets, more nuggies, fries in McDonald's or from McDonald's. A can of vegetable soup, that's healthy. Jambalaya, says Derek Fleming. What did you guys have? Tazzy, what'd you eat today? You get to eat on the way home?
First, for the vegetable soup, did you spell anything good? Oh, okay, never stop. Right quick. We had Wingstop because we're still working in the stadium. We're trying to clean up and everything like that. So nice. Man, Wingstop. Fun fact about the fish and chip. When I was in Seattle, they had this place that sell like constantly fish and chip, but different kinds of fish. I had the salmon fish and chip.
Oh, I mean, Seattle is known for the fish market and stuff up there. So I bet you they've got very, very good seafood.
Fresh too.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Tazzy's thanking the Lord above for that one.
That's all I'm saying. That's all.
If you don't like fish and chips, we are no longer friends, says James. Calzone and fries. I love calzone. Calzone that's made now you got to tell me how you had it. I like it with the ham and, of course, mozzarella and then ricotta cheese. That's the way I like them. And sometimes they're baked in like a little pastry, kind of a puff almost type thing. Or you can get them where they look like a stromboli. But either way, I'm a fan. I love calzone. I like those flavors together. It's good stuff. Jeff, what'd you have?
So I gotta say, for the first part of the day, I had nothing. We had a staff retreat today that I was part of the folks that were leading up the charge, myself and one of my coworkers. We planned it and did everything. So when you're doing events like that, you really don't have a chance to eat.
Very true.
I did sneak in a couple pieces of baked chicken.
Okay.
So that was nice. But when I got home, I had Korean barbecue.
Oh.
I had the spicy pork plate. And then I had some sweet chili wings go along with that. So they were really good.
That's awesome. There you go. I had cheese on my chips, said Alicia. Cheesy chips. They just put a little remembrance out for Antonio Inoki, if you weren't aware. He passed away. They were talking about him on Busted Open a lot too. Eric Bischoff knew him really well, talking about him. A legend in the business. And all of them said how professional he was, and he demanded respect. Said that, you know, when you met him, he just demanded respect, was that kind of a guy. They told some really cool stories about how he got them into North Korea to do a wrestling show. And you got to remember, guys, at that time, you couldn't travel. If you were from the United States, you were expressly forbidden. In fact, the government told them, if you go there, we cannot protect you. So that's a scary thought. And they got in there because of Inoki and the pull he had with his government. So pretty cool story. And another, an absolute legend has passed away, and he was a key to a lot of these companies working with New Japan. So yeah, just a legend, and had passed away. So yes, rest in peace to Inoki. That happened last week. Derek said, Jeff, my buddy sent me some cracklings from home, fresh off the hog.
See, Derek, you just trying to I don't know what the hell you're trying to do to me this evening with the food. First the jambalaya and now cracklings. I cannot wait to go back to South Carolina so I can have some fresh cracklings, fresh pork skins.
There you go.
So, I mean, I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
One more small announcement I have to make in case, again, you didn't get to see our Twitter, but WWE has new commentary teams, folks. We have, for Raw, it's Kevin Patrick and Corey Graves. Jimmy Smith has left the WWE. We have Michael Cole and Wade Barrett on SmackDown. So that should be really good. And then Vic Joseph and Booker T are going to be your commentary for NXT.
Can I do it? Can I do it? We are NXT.
There you go.
I had to do it.
Booker T, five-time champion, will be now the commentator on NXT. That's cool, man. Changing some stuff up, and you know what? Gotta say good job to Jimmy Smith. He came along at a time where it was kind of upheaval a little bit, and he did a good job. He really did. I'll miss him. He brought a lot of energy to the show, so I'll miss him. But it looks as if they're resetting a little bit, and the premiere of Raw. So this week is the Raw premiere with DX, which is going to be crazy. Who knows what else we'll see on that show? But it is the Monday Night Raw premiere. So some changes with the commentary. We have got Kenny King coming up against Kazarian. So that's what we're going to start off the show with tonight. Deanna is singing Rick Astley. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Tonight's episode is going to be fantastic, but no spoilers, says Heather. Hello, Heather, by the way. What else we got going on? R.I.P. Antonio Inoki, 1943 to 2022. Bonkers LFC. Hello, Bonkers LFC said mince beef hot pot is what he had to eat tonight. Nice. Did you see the video of Spider-Man flying down near Inoki and he kept slapping him? No. Why would Spider-Man be slapping Inoki? Why would that be happening? Inoki had the very first MMA fight against Muhammad Ali. That's awesome. That's awesome. See wrestling. I can't wait to hear what Smiley Kevin Patrick can do in the lead Raw announcement spot. Yes, that's something. Now that's a heck of a promotion. Wait, is that no way? Hold on.
Yep.
Is that Rick Astley? Is that why you were saying it?
That's
Rick
exactly why.
Commentator.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick Astley. Now I get to sing that every time they show the table. That's fantastic.
Hey, that's how Michael Cole started as a somebody in the backstage. I'll just throw it out there. Maybe he's the next big thing right now.
That's true.
Right. Speaking of, I gotta play this since we know we're gonna get DX on Monday.
Yes,
I gotta play this.
Do it.
You didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
That's awesome. I only know him as Rick Astley, all right? So sue me. I don't know him in his real name. I only know that he looks like Rick Astley. Yeah, big DX thing. A lot of people are trying to campaign to get Billy Gunn. Obviously, he won't be on the show, but maybe. I mean, Tony Khan has let some of the wrestlers come out on videos and stuff in the past, so maybe they'll have him on a video for it. I mean, it's only right. He was a huge part of that, so hopefully they let him send the message out and stuff like that. He obviously won't be there, but he's too busy doing his "scissor me, daddy ass" thing over in AEW.
I was just gonna say it would only be fitting if he said, "I got 2 words for you," and he just says, "Scissor me."
That'd be hilarious.
That would be tremendous.
That would be tremendous. That would be hilarious. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Wow.
Speaking of ass, yesterday was National Scissoring Day. Yeah, I'm a little afraid of why you know that. But okay.
You guys realize this is the first time on WWE TV that we get Triple H?
Yeah.
We'll probably get a lot of thank you, Triple H.
I don't see this happening, but could you imagine if someone goes back to their old MO and attacks some classic wrestlers during that show? And imagine he took out DX. That'd be a hell of a thing to come back with, right? So, but either way, and you know where that show is? Let me just tell you all. One of the loudest places WWE has been, Brooklyn, New York. We know that there have been some amazing Brooklyn Raws after a big event. So yeah, you're gonna probably want to keep your eye on that because that could be a hell of a show.
As a matter of fact, the whole weekend is gonna be like that because it's in Philly on Saturday.
Yeah, they're invading the East Coast. Yes. Melissa saying Cody is the White Rabbit. LOL. You missed the scissoring. So no, I saw it. I watched AEW last night. I saw it. That was funny. It's good. It's a funny gimmick. It's fun stuff. Kenny King inside the ring now. Kazarian on the outside. Kenny with a nice move there to take Kazarian out on the ramp outside. Kenny going over with a little swag to the audience. Now coming back over with some right hands to Kazarian. Bunker's talking to Heather there. Tony Khan is not taking this shit anymore. Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got nothing.
Yep.
Got nothing for that. Mm-hmm. Kenny King with a slam. Kenny King in control of this thus far and had a big leg drop. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Kazarian. And there you see the ad for Bound for Glory. The rabbit is the way to Bray. And Deanna is a poet and she don't know it.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
The rabbit is the way to Bray. That could be a good song lyric.
I mean, since we're talking about him, I mean, why can't we just do this?
All I have to say is he better come back and be on Raw because I have those tickets for Raw in November. And so if he's on Raw, I would get to see his entrance and that would be amazing. So my daughter, my youngest, is going and I started showing her the clips of his entrances as The Fiend and also as Bray. And my daughter's like, yeah, I'm going to be terrified. And I said, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I don't think I've been on since the whole White Rabbit started. I was actually at the Raw event for that one.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this: that vibe with the White Rabbit playing,
in
the crowd, That is
man.
definitely a Bray vibe there. That's all I'm saying.
Well, now all the fans are chanting, "We want Wyatt," or "We want Bray." Like the last 2 times they've done it, everybody's chanting that after the thing is all I could say is this at this point, and obviously we're not going to talk about that a lot tonight because we'll save that for Extreme Rules. But all I got to say is, if it's not, man, is shit going to hit the fan. That's all I could say.
But kudos to WWE for having everybody talking.
Yeah, that's no doubt. No doubt. I like viral stuff. I love viral marketing stuff. I always have. I think it was genius. They did that with some movies that went really well. Tron Legacy had a big viral marketing campaign. I got some stuff from it. I got some arcade pins and a badge from NCOM and stuff like that. Cloverfield, the first Cloverfield movie, had a ton of viral marketing. I like that. It makes you look for stuff. I dig it. And then you're more into it and you want to see it more. Makes it a little more personal. So I dig it. I like it. Heather, there's really nothing to sort out, unfortunately, because as I said at the top of the show, you weren't here, but I cannot make it. I had a really bad flare-up in my knee. I have osteoarthritis, and I had to go get a cortisone shot stuck in my knee yesterday, and I can't make it. So Jeff is going, obviously. Jeff is going to be kind enough to get me an autograph from Mickey, which is awesome. But unfortunately, I can't make it. Jeff will be there along with, Jeff will be there. So, but yeah, so he'll be. I think Damien from our chat is going as well. So Jeff might be able to meet Damien. So that would be cool. But yeah, so unfortunately, I got screwed again. You will get screwed again, like the who used to sing, but not quite that way. One day it'll happen. So. Better be him now, says James. Yes. Kazarian over in the corner. Here comes Kenny King. Big right hand.
He's in the corner like.
Yeah. Nice move there. Pinning combination gets almost a 3. It's been a good match. Sorry, but I won't believe it until I actually see it. I'll believe what? The stuff about Bray?
Yeah, we all like that, but still, it's still fun to be like excited for it.
No, that's okay, Heather. Yeah, it sucks. It just was horrible timing. Horrible timing. I kind of knew it was coming. About a week or so ago, I had it a little bit bothering me, but it wasn't nearly, as bad as it became. And I had this happen about 5 years ago, and I literally couldn't bend it. I couldn't even get my car. Like, I was in tears trying to bend it to get in my car when that happened. And I have it in my kneecap, which makes it really hard. And I have it on the other side. So it's feeling a bit better today with the shot. But you know, when you get that, you have to watch for some things because cortisone's a steroid, and you have to make sure there's no infection because they stick that all the way in there, like where the joint is and stuff. So, but yeah. And unfortunately, my car is small. I don't have a lot of legroom. Ooh, tapped him out.
Oh.
Kazarian gets Kenny King tapped out. Wow, that was a shocker.
Wasn't expecting that, but okay. I kind of like that. I like that.
So no momentum for Kenny King going in. He taps out to Frankie Kazarian. Well, we didn't expect that one. There you go. Mia Yim Impact Wrestling contract is up Sunday, so I know her contract is up. I know that Taven and Bennett, I think, are up as well. She was, like I said, she was on Busted Open. She was discussing, I will say, she was talking about how some of her goals, she would like to go back. And who's this? Is that Christopher Daniels?
Yeah, that was Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're talking about his reign and Speedball's reign.
Oh, okay. She was talking about how she wanted to maybe go back to WWE in a better position than what she was the last time and do things a little differently as one of her goals. So I don't know. Maybe there is something up and maybe she will return to WWE. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Hopefully they can give Mia a long-term deal. I mean, she did say she would like to stay there. She had said a few times she'd like to retire with Impact. So I don't know that she necessarily doesn't like being there. But Impact has a tendency to sign people to smaller contracts, a couple years, and that's usually it. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's not fun, Heather. Unfortunately, it's arthritis is not fun. And what they say is true. You remember how your grandparents and stuff used to say, "Oh, there's a storm coming because I can feel it in my knees." They were 100% right. 100% right. I always thought that stuff was bunk. I'm like, yeah, get out of here. No, it's true. And we had that stupid hurricane come through here, very southern part of Pennsylvania. We got a ton of rain yesterday and the day before. So when that came through, it probably didn't help things because storms like that do that. So, but yeah. We got Bound for Glory coming up, of course, and they're talking about some of the matches tonight. Of course, we talked about this. It's Taven versus Shelley. And then tomorrow night, Jordynne Grace and Masha Slamovich. And we do have a contract signing tonight.
Yeah, I know this week.
Eddie Edwards and Josh, huge match. We heard about from both of these men. Josh talked about it. Eddie talked about it. So we got both sides on our show. So, and here we go. We got a little outside the ropes interview with Josh Alexander.
You know what? That's a little too close, too.
A little too close.
That's a little too damn close. Between the ropes, outside the ropes. I mean,
I'm getting a little tired of that, Jeff.
We appreciate the love. I'll just put it like that. We appreciate the love.
Oh, man. Who had it first?
Just saying.
Right. Deanna says, I love me some speedball. Hot off the presses. Scott Demore, I think you meant to say. Adore is cool, but Demore, I think you mean. Says Impact Wrestling will compete with WWE and AEW on Fridays. Impact Wrestling with pay-per-views on the regular.
You just messing up my schedule. That's all it is. You're messing up my schedule.
Barometric pressure. You're talking about the weather stuff? Yeah, it must be. I mean, there's definitely something to it. Masha and New. James Chadwick with an early prediction. He's calling it, saying Masha's going to win. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Scott also said he's open for Impact Wrestling to go into another network if a good offer. I'm sure they are. That's why I found it interesting with that Apple TV thing. I mean, I was talking to Jeff about this yesterday. So imagine if they get something going with Apple, that would be big.
Man.
That would be huge. Apple is a huge brand, and they have their own TV network. So that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. Deanna says they love you guys. Apparently so. Don't forget too the celebration of Raven getting into the Hall of Fame, the Impact Hall of Fame. So Raven will be there at Bound for Glory. So I'm sure that'll be part of the show tomorrow. We will be doing the watch along for. So that's awesome. Congrats to Raven.
Yeah,
definitely deserves it.
Yep,
definitely deserves it. It's a staple of that program. There's Speedball Mike Bailey. Looks like he's getting ready to rock. Doing a little bit of training. Raven will finally take his place in the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's great for him. Yeah, definitely deserves it. Definitely deserves it. Boy, they're really advertising this match. Does Speedball retain is the question, or does Kenny King give another belt to Honor No More? This is a rematch because Kenny won, and they gave the belt back to Speedball. So a little bit of a controversial ending to that match. Is anyone covering? Yeah, no, we're doing the pay-per-view, Heather. I know you came in a little later, so Tazzy and I will be doing the pay-per-view tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be doing it right here on our channel. So we'll start at our normal time, 7:45, and it'll be me and Tazzy. God willing that nothing happens where Joe can't get the stream going. So say a little prayer.
Push the button. No, just kidding.
Say a little, yeah. You'll just hear Tazzy. Tazzy will be on Tazzy will be on audio. It'll be like push the damn button. So speaking of Mickey, there she is. Hardcore Country herself is in the building. Looks like she's coming out to commentary, perhaps. Yep. I'm guessing we're getting Gisele and Mia. Mickey always talks about taping, taping her top to herself, and she always talks about how she has the best tape ever that never lets go. So I guess that's a good thing, you don't want anything to flop out. So, but yeah, not that we complain, but it wouldn't be a good thing for TV. Sweet, I'll be there. Yeah, we will be here. We will be here. Hopefully, everything will be up and running. You'll see our faces, and I won't blow everything up. So, obviously, we will miss Jeff and everything that he does. So the stream may not look as nice, but we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. Mia Yim on her way out. I'm going to have wrestling on 2 devices tomorrow. I got to see SmackDown and Rampage plus the Impact show. Yeah, isn't Rampage later tomorrow, or is it going longer tomorrow or sometime? Are they at Battle of the Belts again tomorrow night? Did I hear that right?
I think it's 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
Battle Boy. They have those a lot, don't they? They just had one not that long ago on a Saturday, I thought it was. Yeah, there's going to be people watching SmackDown. Of course, that's a go-home show. I know Roman Reigns and Logan Paul are both going to be there. So, and of course, people will be watching for QR codes. You'll have to let us know what's going on with the QR code, so we'll rely on you for that. We won't have the ability to be checking that while we're watching Bound for Glory. So you'll have to let us know what kind of clues you are out there and, doing your searches, and you'll have to let us know as we go because we'll be too busy with the show. Derek said, I'm hardcore horny.
Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, anybody, what's Bound for Glory on? While I'm thinking about it, might as well do it now.
Fight
TV.
Got it.
Yeah, Fight TV.
Do it now. Get it out of the way.
Hope she has stock in that double-sided tape. Yeah, she was talking about it on Busted Open after when she came out to announce that she was doing her last rodeo and the outfit she wore for that, and she said, "Thank goodness for that double-sided tape." Rampage is on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow's going to be a mess. Yep. There's going to be tons of stuff. I mean, we got Bound for Glory starting at 8. We got SmackDown starts at 8. Then if Impact starts or if Rampage starts at 9 and go, wow, that's crazy. It's a lot of wrestling. Battle of the Belts is 10. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. Derek's saying he wishes he was tape.
No comment.
If there could be an inanimate object, he would pick tape. She was calling in to Busted Open live from Nick Aldis's mom's house in England, and LaGreca was busting on her, asking if she was charging her long distance calls. And she asked if she calls her mom, and she said she does. She said she does. Mia Yim and Gisele Shaw on the outside. Mia asking her to come back in. Gisele's been in some really prominent matches lately.
She really has.
One gets a quick 1 count. Another roll up. Nope. Mia with another takedown and gets another 1 count. And it's like a little almost done a little submission hold there. Front face lock. Johnny Bates is here. What's up, Johnny Bates? Kimber double-sided sticky tape lead.
It's official. I have Boff Glory.
Yay! Don't feel bad. I didn't either yet, so I got to get tomorrow at some point.
I know I'm all going to be running out of time because tomorrow's our last official day. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I always wait till the last day usually. She's coming into her own on Impact. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Rampage and BOTB can wait. My full focus is on SmackDown and Bound for Glory. Nice move by Gisele. Takes down Mia outside. Rumor has it Angelina Love may show up and return at Bound for Glory. I read online she turned down a WWE contract to return to Impact. Ooh, that'd be cool. I think they're pushing Shaw because they have had so many losses in the Knockouts division lately. Yeah. Well, look, like I said, she deserves it. I mean, she's been doing really well. A little bit of celebrating there for Gisele. Mia over in the corner. So Jeff telling Jason to stick around for our prediction show. Yes. How does the Mickie James story play out? Yeah, we have the prediction show coming up right after this. We're not going to go to a different stream or anything like that. We're going to stay right here, and we will do our predictions right after Impact tonight. So for Bound for Glory. So yeah, stick around. And then Jeff's going to give me a lesson in how to run a show.
This ought to be good.
And this time Joe's going to take notes. I'm going to take copious notes. So I'll have everything I'll have ready to go. I'm sure I'll panic and I'll be calling Tazzy. I can't get this to work. This is why you see how important Jeff is to our show, because if not, it would be controlled chaos. So yes.
Yeah, I learned from Jeff, so that's why my streaks go good.
You'll see when you guys get the thing, you'll see a countdown, and you'll see just a blank screen. There'll be nothing there, and you'll hear us talking. You'll probably hear me talking like I'm talking through like some kind of a pipe, like it'll be, and then Tazzy will be on laughing, and yeah, that's what you're gonna get. So just let me just say this: lower your expectations for tomorrow. just lower your expectations, because it ain't gonna look like it normally does. I believe in Joe Hendry. Yes. I hope he has a promo tonight. Gisele with a nice back elbow. Mia follows her over. Shot of her own. Now Gisele follows her back over with another back elbow. Now Mia trying to do the same, but Gisele runs around the other direction. Nice. Inseguri from big headbutt from Mia Yim, and both women are down. Jeff, are you going to be chasing rabbits Saturday night? I believe we will figure out who's chasing the white rabbit. Jason says Jeff. Ooh, little
chasing rabbits.
That song is so stuck in my head that I hear that before. When I go to bed at night, I hear it in my head. And if you go chasing rabbits,
you guys ready for this? So, a picture we had years ago, Trevor Cahill had that song as his because he was starting picture as his starting song, and everybody was like, when he first played it, he was like, what is going on?
Maybe that's who it is. Tazzy just solved the mystery. It's not right.
It's Trevor Cahill.
It's Trevor Cahill from the Oakland A's. That's what it's going to be. He ruined it. He ruined it.
Thank you, Cahill. Thank you.
He ruined it. Oh, man. Gisele just hung up Mia Yim on that second rope. Got her up. Over the knee. Oh, that combination. 1, 2, close. Impressive.
Jeez,
Impressive moveset from Gisele. Look at Gisele. Very determined look on her face. Into the corner and missed. Oh! Eat defeat. That might do it.
That might be it.
Yep. Miriam gets it with eat defeat.
Wow. That was a pretty good sell right
Really,
there.
really good. Yeah. And
You
Gisele
see how
did.
she dropped there? Wow.
Gisele did look impressive, so Tommy Dreamer was correct.
Yeah,
And
that was
Mickey puts the cowboy hat on, comes over to the ring, coming into the ring. Here we go. The two competitors staring each other down, Mickey and Mia Yim. That's right. Mickey James wins. She can move on. If she does not, she must retire. So big stakes for Mickey James and a tough competitor. We need a White Rabbit destruction, and Bray just say silly wabbit. Tricks are for kids. Better chasing rabbits than dragons. I guess that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get burned. Well, I you might get burned by the rabbit too. So I don't know.
It's so crazy to me that a song from 1969, think about that, 79, 89, 99, 2009, 2019, 53-year-old song that I'm sure a lot of children who watch wrestling never knew existed, by Jefferson Airplane, is one of like the biggest things in wrestling right now. It's crazy.
Who knew?
Crazy. Johnny Swinger.
the swing man.
Vincent and PCO. Sami Callihan.
Oh, boy.
It looks like they're bringing Swingers Palace back, too, which is really exciting. Really exciting. Too many contracts up this week. Spooky stuff. Yeah. Three Diglets. Hello, three Diglets. Is Mia Yim queen of all? Sure. Why not? White Rabbit is as old as my husband. Well, your husband is as old as me, because that's how old I am, too. That came out when I was born. Yes, 1969. The only song I recall is We Built This City. That was a completely different lineup of that band. So Jefferson Airplane, of course, had Grace Slick, and Grace Slick was the one who wrote White Rabbit and sang it. But she was not – they were not the same band when they were Starship. Grace Slick was in Starship. But if you go and listen to her commentary, Grace Slick did not really care for the music from Starship, and I kind of see why. It was very poppy and stuff like that, and yeah, so very, very different band. Very different band.
Killer Kelly.
There she is, Tazzy.
That's why Tazzy's looking so intense.
I could see he's very intense.
He's
gone
enthralled in the screen there.
Yeah, she went nuts. She like flipped out and attacked the referee.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing a promo. Let's see what she's
She just said call your shot. So I think she's in the call your shot gauntlet.
Oh, she just got whacked by Tasha Steelz. Ooh. Filming the promo. And now she gets her back, slams her head off the wood, and here comes Savannah right behind. Now Savannah's got her around the throat. Call your shot gauntlet. Killer Kelly and Tasha. Yep.
What just happened?
Jeff just called it. Call your shot. Now, does that mean are they doing a separate one, or is that the whole?
No, whole thing.
So they're both going to be in that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I do want to say this. I'm so happy for Killer Kelly because where she came through from the NXT UK days, it's so nice to actually see some people do good, even after WWE. So shout out to her.
Gene says Tazian's inspecting peaches. Yes, he was. He had to.
Did I say that? Oh, sorry. Peaches.
He had to say that for a moment.
Hold on, Tazzy. I got you.
Oh, my bad. Okay, go for it.
Peaches.
Hey, Joe, will you be able to do that tomorrow too?
No. The best you're gonna get from me is I'll just sneak out of the screen here and I'll go. That's what you'll get from me.
This is gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah. It's gonna be ridiculous.
And you know what? If you guys don't mind, if you're still on, can I join you live from the location?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Dude. Why would we mind?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Live on location. I'll
Live on location.
Join you for a few minutes.
Literally,
Jeff will be the roving reporter.
tomorrow is my last day of work. After that, I'm done. So I'm like, I'm so happy. Well, not happy, but you know me.
There was a guy from Violence that just came in and interrupted.
What's just happening?
What is he talking like that? Brian Myers is like, nope. The bull's gonna get the horns. So he's gonna get embarrassed by Brian Myers. She looks at him like, yeah, I don't care. It'd be interesting if a knockout wins. Oh yeah. That's a great shout. Imagine if Killer Kelly won the Call Your Shot Gauntlet and then she cashes in on Jordynne or Masha.
That would be tremendous.
Dude, could you imagine? Tazi's mind would be blown. That would be.
It will literally make part of my weekend awesome. Especially if that Saturday happens, what we expect this Saturday. I am jumping off the couch, going to break my couch, and I have to go buy a new one.
You're literally going to see a first on that Saturday where Tazi will just jump up and just go running around this room screaming during the thing. So
if you guys don't know, I got like a little border behind me, and if you see it come down and you see my kid all of a sudden, you know what happened. I probably tore it down or whatever.
Jody's gonna be bawling her eyes out if Bray comes out. She's gonna be in tears over on the side. She's gonna need a box of tissues. Tazi's gonna be running around this room, and I'm gonna be probably not, I'm gonna probably be like doing something, and I'll hit a button and I'll cancel the entire stream. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Just to let you all know.
Oh my god.
Tazi pulls a Tom Cruise. That would be amazing, actually. Yeah. I mean, listen, I wouldn't put it past them to have that happen. Sami Callihan.
Here we go.
That wouldn't surprise me that they would do that, honestly, Impact. They like to spotlight their women. So being the fact that we had a male win last year, of course, was Moose. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had a woman win it. And yeah, it could certainly be Killer Kelly. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't we got any more matches after this?
Yeah, we've got Alex Shelley and Matt Taven.
Okay.
And then the contract signing, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome, everybody, into our show tonight. I know it's a little bit late already. We're an hour in, but welcome, everybody who is here. Really appreciate you coming out. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure that you like the video tonight. Share the video as well. That helps us out a lot. Share the link if you know anybody else who might want to watch Impact Wrestling or might want to check it out, and you guys all love it. So share it. And then also, of course, hit the notifications button if you would like to be notified when we have future content, which, of course, tomorrow night is Bound for Glory. So 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join myself and Tazzy, God willing. I'm going to say some prayers tonight, but God willing. And
I got you covered, Joe.
I know. Yeah, I'm just teasing. Jeff is a good teacher. He showed me how to do this before. I just want to make sure to I've got my P's and Q's down and make sure I know and I have it all written down and stuff like that. So, because I'm old, I'm forgetful, and that's just what happens. So, and then and then of course Saturday, as we said earlier in the stream, we will be doing Extreme Rules. That we're going to start a little earlier. I don't know, Tazzy. What do you think of a time for Extreme Rules?
Let's go 7:15, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 7:15 on Saturday will be our start for Extreme Rules. It will be Jody and Tazzy and myself, and we will do our predictions for that show beforehand. So make sure you come out and check us out for that. Also, we all know what's going on with that, so don't want to miss that. We've got all kind of crazy matches. Karrion Kross put out a really crazy promo yesterday. If you didn't see it, it's really, really wacky and crazy. So Macklin coming out with a piece of chewing gum. Macklin on his way out. But yeah, so join us for both of those shows over the weekend. Big wrestling weekend. Heather said, you all are going to love this. Boost. Jeff's gonna get text from Joe asking him to fix it. No, I'll just be. If it comes to that, I'll just be in tears. I'll just be bawling. I'll be like, no, I can't do this.
All I'm gonna say, you're gonna love my shirt on Saturday.
Did you ever see? Jeff will probably remember this. Remember the guy on Sesame Street, the composer that used to play the piano? His name was Don Music.
Yeah,
oh
that's going to be me. If I'm doing it and I can't, I'll be like, I'll never get it, never. And I'll just bang my head off the desk. If you've never heard of Don Music, go look that up. That's your
look him up.
Look up on YouTube, Don Music from Sesame Street. It's hilarious. Someone made a compilation of him banging his head off the piano. Every time he's done it and all the skits that they've done, it's freaking hilarious. Moose with a takedown. Down goes Macklin. Up and over. Macklin tries to get him with the arm drag. Cannot do it. Now he takes the big guy off his feet. Repeated right hands.
By the way, we got to shout out Big Dan. Did you see the video that he tagged us in with Moose training with Angelo Dawkins?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see that?
No. Wait, put it on Twitter?
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It's been a few days, but
oh yeah, okay. There it is. I must have missed it. Oh, that's cool.
Woo. Woo.
I have mad respect for Macklin now. He has made me a convert. Macklin's been killing it, man.
yeah.
Big shot from Moose.
Woo.
And another one. Oh.
Do it again.
I think he might. Nope. Off the ropes. Maybe he'll do it off the rope. Nope. Macklin holds on. Ducks underneath, and Moose goes over the top rope. Is Macklin busted open already?
Is he?
He is? Macklin's busted open?
Sure. Why not?
That certainly didn't take long. Boo, says Jason Peace.
You know, he's entering Eric Young and Cody Rhodes territory.
He really is.
Like he's entering that territory where he just bleeds every match.
Is Sami doing anything? No, Sammy's just sitting there observing.
Yeah.
Sammy's just sitting there like, you guys just fight. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing. Moose got thrown in a post. Unless there's a surprise entrant in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, I think Macklin wins. Drew says hi. What's up, Drew? Of course, there's blood. He wasn't closed up from the night before. Yeah, that's true. He was very bloody from that. Yep. Oh. Suplex on the floor. Little Silver says, I liked Sami. Sammy's a cheerleader, yeah. Some referees just staying out of it. He's like, I want no part of this. I'm just going to watch you guys beat each other up. Sammy's just sitting over in the corner resting. No, he can't care less. No, you're absolutely right. Look at him. He doesn't care.
This is entertaining and good at the same time.
Macklin back first into the turnbuckle. So much for Macklin not getting his face messed up before he got married.
Yeah.
Didn't fulfill that promise. Moose going after that injury on the head. Sami shouting, are you okay? As if he cares. Moose looks more menacing, Jeff, now that he has a beard.
Yeah. Moose with the beard is more intimidating.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know why he cut it in the first place. You remember when he had it and they cut it?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Sammy's just like, he sees the chop and he just goes, oh.
So I'm trying to figure out what sign I want to make for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you got to think of a good one.
I got to think of a good one. I got to shout out this channel and everybody that watches us. So if you guys see me, just know I'm going to be showing some love.
We'll definitely be looking. Are you wearing Insider's gear?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Everywhere I go to a wrestling event, I'm always sporting our stuff.
Sporting the logo. Oh, Moose with a big diss to Sami. Messed up his referee shirt. Moose with big shots to the head. Sammy's just getting started. Add facial hair intimidation factor times 10. A unique way to referee. A little bit. Big shot from Moose. Sami backing away. Shenanigans. Then they can't take your sign, says Deanna. Hangs him up off the bottom rope. Sami gives Moose a little shove. Moose going back after him. Oh, look at that. Just tearing at that already busted open head. Moose digging his nails into the blood.
Oh. So mean.
Macklin trying to fight his way back with some shots to the midsection of Moose. Up and over, and he hangs him out on that top rope. Here comes Macklin with a huge clothesline. Moose and Macklin both down. Mark says, in fact, Jeff and Tazzy, guess what I did? So I have a University of Michigan sweatshirt because my mom went to the U of M. In preparation for tomorrow's trip to Ohio, I started to get it out so I could wear it. Then I thought, not in this trip, not in Columbus, LOL, because I'd be in Buckeye City. Yeah, you don't want to wear that there.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want those problems, buddy.
Yeah, you don't want that kind of smoke.
No, sir. No, sir.
Not in Columbus.
You don't want that. I mean,
yeah.
They hate Michigan so much they don't even say M's. They cross out M's. They just call them the team up north. That tells you everything that you need to know.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke. You don't want that.
School up north. So, yeah, you don't want that.
No, you don't. Huge shot from Macklin. Props him up on that corner.
That's actually not bad. The Ishikis?
Macklin comes over. Oh, that cover it up. Sammy's not counting. Of course he's not. Wow, this is a real barn burner of a football game going on. 6-0 Broncos over the Colts.
Oh, yeah, there's a football game on there.
Sammy's just saying, yeah, just go. Just go. Hey, Hassan, how are you? Oh, what a shot from Moose. Macklin over in that corner. Ooh. Moose coming back up, takes a boot to the face. Moose goes right back after him. Oh! Pulled him off that top rope, and Sammy's not going to count.
Oh, that's just mean. Come on. Come on.
Sammy's like, nope, I ain't counting for anyone.
He just said the ring. He just said the ring bounced me. I didn't see it.
The ring bounced me. Moose is looking for a spear here, I think. Macklin's trying to barely make his way up. Moose misses. Shoulder into the turnbuckle. And now he's got him up. Nope. Elbow to the back of the head. Macklin, Moose reverses. Moose with a spear. Sami coming over 1, 2, and he stops. And he gives him the thumbs up, thumbs down, and kicks him in the face.
Yep, saw that coming.
Sammy's looking like he's going for that pile driver. Yep, there it is.
I think he might do the same to
Yep, he's doing the same to Macklin. Both of them get the cactus driver. And now he lays Macklin on top. 1, 2, 3. Macklin wins via Sami. Macklin wins. You can chalk that one up to Sami Callihan. And Sami raising up his arm. Well, you imagine if Macklin goes on from this, then you'd figure that the war between Sami and Moose isn't over. Who is this? Who is this? Shogun. They're trying to decide who's getting the last spot in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. They're playing rock, paper, scissors. Going to talk to Scott. Joe Hendry.
Oh my God.
Joe Hendry got the final spot in the gauntlet.
Yes.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Fantastic. Look at him high-fiving everybody. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Look at this.
Oh my God.
This guy is awesome. Look at them dancing. I want to see D'Amore come out and do it. Oh my God, I think I would lose it. Joe Hendry will motivate Impact. Yeah. Is this the swing man? It is. The swingman's being rolled out on his little mini ring.
Oh my god!
And look who's with him, along with Zicky Dice, the Swingerellas. We've got the Swingerellas back.
What are we doing?
I believe in Joe Hendry. Oh my god, that's amazing. Not gonna lie, that is catchy. Something WWE would do. It's cool. I love it. I love it. I believe in Joe Hendry in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Oh yeah. The Swingerellas. The very best of the 80s on Tuesday nights on Axis?
Oh, Joe.
Oh boy, I may have to watch that.
Oh, Joe. That's right up your alley.
It is. And here comes Jessica and Taya and Rosemary on their way out. This tag team match is going to be sick. Taya and Jessica are getting along really well. I mean, look, we've got them going up against Vexed tomorrow night. Although I'm telling you, keep your eyes on Rosemary because, yeah, she might be playing along, but I don't know if that's going to remain that way. So I can't imagine Rosemary's too thrilled. Does Rosemary have knives in her hair? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does. Yeah. Rosemary did a terrifying movie, like a thing for a preview for a movie that's coming out, which I would never watch in all of my life.
Wasn't Smile, was it?
No. This was something else. This was something about demonic possession thing, and I'm like, nope. I couldn't even watch it. Rosemary did it. I couldn't watch it.
Speaking of Smile, they're re-promoting that movie. They do it at our stadium. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
They have people sitting in the audience with that stupid smile on their face the entire time. I know.
That'd be terrifying.
Taya Valkyrie over into the car. Oh, the Swingerellas are the ones that have the match? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't going to last very long, I doubt.
The last couple weeks, they showed the Smile trailer during SmackDown, and I couldn't get to the TV quick enough, so my son saw it. He's like, Dad, that's terrifying.
Yeah, especially when the person's neck snaps when they come toward the car. I saw that. I'm like, nope. I was screaming at Zicky the entire match for him to turn around, and he didn't. I love Jessica. The movie has to do with Lizzie Borden. The movie that Rosemary was doing, I don't know. Whatever it was, I couldn't watch the whole thing. It was just terrifying.
Jeez.
Jessica and Taya win. I figured that wouldn't take very long. And here comes Zicky into the ring to try to save the Swingerellas. A word from Vexed. You know, you have to notice the little things in Impact sometimes. This is the second week in a row that Vexed has been shown, and there was a shadow in front of the camera. And it just happened right before this started. So it's the second time in a row now, 2 weeks in a row, that there was a shadow in the backstage that was in front of the camera before they did the interview with Vexed. So just keep that in mind. Almost like somebody was watching them back there.
Yeah.
Chelsea and Deonna Purrazzo. We're going to leave everybody vexed. Don't really watch Impact, but Zicky is the guy, says Just Nick. You should watch Impact, Nick. It's a good show. Honor No More is on their way out. We've got Matt Taven and Mike Bennett of Honor No More, and of course Maria coming out with them as well. I don't think that's a mistake, Little Silver. I don't. They don't do things like that by mistake usually. I think it seems like there's someone back there that's looking on or looking at them before they move in. So I don't think that's a mistake. I think that's on purpose. Does Chelsea ever wear clothes? I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I get no privacy. Whoa, whoa. Rockwell, the one-hit wonder. But he did get Michael Jackson to sing on that with him. So, hey, can't beat that one. Can't find it anywhere in the UK. I'm sure the guys in the chat can probably help you out with that.
Yeah.
James Chadwick is from the UK. I know a lot of people can probably help you out. Impact Wrestling, FKA TNA every Thursday on Access TV at 8 o'clock. You can watch it right where we're watching it on YouTube. I mean, it's you have to pay to do it, but it's 99 cents to watch this show. And if not, and to watch the other the smaller pay-per-views and stuff that you get with it, it's $5 a month. So
well worth it.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
$5? Are you out of your mind?
That's it? $5?
$5?
You can't even get a McDonald's Happy Meal for that.
You really can't.
Speaking of,
nope.
I got the adult Happy Meal this week.
I didn't know they had an adult Happy Meal.
They have adult Happy Meals at McDonald's now.
Damn. Do they give you toys?
And it comes with a toy.
What kind of toys do you get?
And let me show you what toy I got the other day.
This intrigues me.
So this is the toy that I got the other day.
What? That's amazing. What is that?
It's like Grimace, but
that's a terrifying version of Grimace.
It is.
Well, I didn't know there was adult Happy Meals.
But you can get a Big Mac or a 10-piece, and then it comes with you can do medium or large, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you get a toy.
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Not
Alex
that kind,
Shelley.
James. Not that kind, James Chadwick.
Was it an adult toy?
Oh, come on, y'all.
Yeah. My first David Letterman move of the night. Adult toys don't come from McDonald's, says Deanna. Yes, no, they don't. They come from that place that's all dark and stuff outside in the front and has the entrance in the back.
It's tinted windows in the front.
Unless you're in Vegas, then they just don't care. They have them all lit up nothing.
Yeah.
They're lit up like Christmas trees there. Alex Shelley and Matt Taven. Look at this big shots, slaps to the head from Alex Shelley. Nice shoulder block, takes down Taven, and then a kick to the back. Chris Sabin, remember, is out there, as is Mike Bennett.
I'm actually reminiscing, like, dang, I remember going as a couple. Anyway,
that deserves a.
Yes. Conrad is here. What's up, Conrad?
I have some kiki girlfriends. Let's put it like that.
Listen, you know Vegas has a topless donut shop.
Mm-hmm.
I was never there. I've heard of it though from people.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Why am I not surprised?
It's the best donut shop in town.
I probably I mean,
lots of cream filling. It's perfect. Okay. Hey,
little takedown from Chris Sabin. Woo! Yes. we've spun way out of control. We're way down the we're down the rabbit hole tonight.
Jesus, take the wheel.
We're
down
rogue.
We're down the rabbit hole.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Deanna just wants to know: do they balance the donuts on them? We're well beyond. It's gone. It's gone. We've lost all control.
I mean, I see video of that, but I haven't seen it there.
Conrad's saying donuts.
Great match right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's over. We're done. We're done.
And this is how we're starting the weekend.
We didn't even get started. We have 2 more pay-per-views to do the next 2 days, and we're like this now.
Good Lord.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Good grief, you guys.
And all because Jeff had to bring up the McDonald's adult Happy Meal.
I'm sorry. I have a bad mind. I'm sorry.
Man, oh man.
I'll go sit in the corner for a time.
Backbreaker over the knee from Taven. Another one. Shelley in trouble. Cover. 2.5. Shelley kicks out. The game was my ringtone on my phone about 15 ago. Classics are the best.
Mm-hmm.
Michael King says pasties.
Sure you don't mean pastries? No.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I contribute where I can.
Hey, side note off the topic.
Good. That's probably a good thing. So yes, with the
yeah. Hey, you guys ever heard of a drink called Liquid Death?
Red Death I've had.
Yeah. It's called Liquid Death. It's not an alcohol drink or anything like that. It's actually water, and they got different kind of drinks. They have a mountain drink water, and they also have like sparkling water, and they do a berry sparkling water and a mango sparkling water. You can get them. You should be able to get them in the stores now, and you also can get them on Amazon.
Okay, I've never seen them.
They're really, really good. We just got some in the clubhouse. It's really good, really good. Just a heads up.
I've never heard of them.
I'm talking to them about sponsorship now.
Oh, that's cool.
See what they do.
We had a sponsorship once, but it failed miserably.
It's true.
I mean, we kind of picked the wrong crowd for that, I think. Yeah, it didn't go over very well. I mean, thank goodness for Chris, because Chris was always like the prime spokesperson for it. So, but other than that, I don't think it went very well.
Oops.
We tried. We tried.
We did. We did. We tried, but it just probably would have done very well tonight's stream.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We would have probably gotten some coupons out there tonight, but
Yeah, especially with Deanna talking about what site to get certain things from.
Right? Yeah, Deanna's letting it all out there. Yeah. Heather says, I have a can of Liquid Death in my fridge. I didn't like the mango one. Can everybody believe a week from today that the Red Rocker will turn 75 years old? Damn.
Well,
wow.
damn.
Thank you for getting us off topic. That really, really appreciate it.
We needed to.
Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta say that for another show.
Yeah, we needed to move off that.
Hey, side note.
Let's not go to any side notes. I mean,
Oh God.
Derek Fleming, I'm not Derek. Derek, I'm gonna give you a behave. You behave.
Giggity.
Ooh, big super kick from Shelley. Oh, nice takedown there from Alex Shelley going for the cover one. Nope, Maria grabs the leg.
Oh,
Of course she does.
oh.
Of course she does.
Shocker.
Insiders After Dark. Yeah.
Then I can use my smooth,
You can.
nighttime DJ
Yes.
radio voice.
Yes, you can. You can.
Coming up on Insiders After Dark.
Or I can give you an Insiders Up all night. And we we can do that one. Oh my God. Taven going off the top rope, knees up for Alex Shelley and goes for an immediate cover and gets two.
Ooh.
Close. Very close. Crowd on their feet. This is what Shelley going to do here. Big kick from Alex Shelley. Maria's up on the ring apron. Look out. Bennett goes in. Now Sabin helps take him out. Roll up here, but the official wasn't looking.
Of
Gets
course
a
it was.
2 and a kick out. Maria actually caused that. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. Now he's trying to it turns it around on shell shock. 1, 2, 3. Alex Shelley wins.
There you go.
Nice.
I was screaming at the ref to throw Maria out.
No, don't throw her out. No, keep her in there.
And I stood on my chair for this whole match. It was a good match. I figured it would be. Chris Sabin. Motor City. Remember, guys, we're coming up on the end of this. We're going to have the Jordynne, Grace, and Masha contract signing. But remember, we are sticking around afterwards to do our predictions for Bound for Glory. So stick around with us, and we will all do that. You guys can, of course, give us your predictions as well in the chat. And then don't forget to join us tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the watch along with Tazzy and myself for Bound for Glory. We will be looking for Jeff. We might get a on the spot reporting from Jeff as well. He will be at Bound for Glory at the arena. So we might bring him on and he might give us some stuff from the show. So join us tomorrow. I know there's a lot of wrestling going on tomorrow, but again, I say this all the time. You guys have multiple devices. You can watch multiple things at the same time. In fact, we're going to be counting on you tomorrow a little bit anyway. For those of you who are going to watch SmackDown, make sure that you're letting us know what the code is, what's going on with it, what the clues are, and all that business. You can do that in the chat as well. So Carl Anderson in New Japan.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. They are starting Bound for Glory at 7:30 tomorrow. That's probably a pre-show match.
Yes, I think
Brian
I have
Myers.
one match. Yeah.
Digital Media Championship
Yep.
match.
So we'll probably get in right around the time that is starting. I would imagine that probably start around 7:45. Raven being inducted into the Hall of Fame, as we said. Conrad says, "Have fun at the show, Jeff."
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people around here are buzzing about it. I'm really excited about going to the shows tomorrow and Saturday. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'm excited to join you guys after.
Yeah,
I'll join you guys after the show's in, so I can kind of give you my live thoughts about.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
The crowd and all of that. So
There's the Collier Shot Gauntlet. We just heard the Killer Kelly, Savannah Evans, Tasha Steele's all in that involved. PCO. Can you imagine if PCO and Killer Kelly go at it?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Jordynne Grace and Masha Slamovich. Joseph says, I will watch you two on my computer and WWE on my TV. See, you got it all figured out. Eddie Edwards and Josh Alexander for that World Championship.
I can't
title.
wait for that match.
Come on. Outside the ropes. Come on. Just come on.
I'll be right back, guys.
No problem. Josh says he is the heart and soul of this company. Says there's no more time for excuses. Gonna find out who fights for Impact. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Eddie. And now they're going to try to get him separated. Alicia. Alicia's there.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Whose side are you on?
Wow, and we talked about that too.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Alicia says it's gone too far. It's too much. Oh. Oh, Alicia put a little wrench into this. Oh, that's not good. That could deflate the momentum for Eddie.
Interesting.
Scott D'Amore in the middle of the ring. Can't help but like Eddie, said Deanna.
Yeah.
Benedict, Eddie, says Heather. Scott saying it's a opportunity for the Impact wrestlers to etch their name in gold and become a part of history.
Is this the last pay-per-view this year?
Is what?
Is this the last pay-per-view? I don't remember any.
Yeah, it is. Because then after this, they'll do they have another small one, I think, in November, and then that's it. They don't really do anything in December.
I can't remember from the years past.
Yeah, I know. This year flew by.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the audience have those Joe Doring t-shirts on. That's cool.
Nice.
Masha Slamovich on her way down to the ring first. Masha smashing a light tube in her video. Funny she didn't put that swallowing tax part in there. Here she comes. Masha is undefeated in Impact Wrestling. On her way to the ring. Yeah, that match with her and Allie was absolutely brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Masha having a seat. They don't get them very comfortable chairs, do they? They just get them steel chairs.
Regular steel chairs. Yeah.
Of course, then again, I guess that works better as a weapon.
I mean, we all know they aren't going to be sitting for long.
No. Jordynne Grace. The Knockouts World Champion on her way down to the ring. Do you pull the trigger on Masha? Well, you will find out right after this. We can't give that away. That would be a spoiler. Sets the belt down in the middle of the table, and Jordynne will be sitting down across from her challenger. Here we go. You picked each other's poisons. You know what? It's pretty cool how, I mean, this could have been given to Josh and Eddie, but they give it to their knockouts. So the knockouts have the spotlight for their championship at the end of the show. So very cool. Goes to show you what they think of their knockouts division. Masha's going to sign first and say her piece. I don't think it'll be very peaceful.
No.
I'm watching Bound for Glory pay-per-view while I watch SmackDown watch along, said Brandon. Here we go. Just that. No words, really. She just signs it, throws it down. That's it. No words from Masha. Competitor that has no words.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos-Colts game is just as bad as the Hell in a Cell ending in 2019.
Please don't remind me of that. I was there.
Yowie wowie.
Yeah. Jordynne says she respects Masha. Said you kicked the door in. Said you defeated everyone and worked your way to the top.
Wow. Did you guys see the Marsha's age?
I'm actually going to miss Bound for Glory. I'll catch up with it Saturday during the day, but I already know White Rabbit's going to dominate my thoughts tomorrow.
How old is she, Taz?
Only 24.
Yeah.
Ooh. Masha, yeah, she looks young. I was just going to say that. She looks young. You could see. Masha's not looking impressed. First ever Triple Crown Knockouts champion in Impact history. So you haven't had the opportunity to learn.
Wow.
She's going to teach her a lesson, she said. Still nothing from Masha. Jordynne signs. And not a word is said by Masha.
I think we're about to get some furniture movement.
I'm thinking you're right. Crowd was as quiet as a church for Jordynne. Respect. Uh-oh. Nope. Here we go. Ooh. We get a little Russian. What does that mean? Masha's going to kill you. Oh, there it is. The furniture has been moved. She dropped the table onto Jordynne Grace, and she's hammering her in the head. Masha's now getting the dope. She's throwing the chairs out. Jordynne's buried under that table. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone might be going through a table.
I mean,
And I think it's the
Oh,
champion.
Jordynne with a shot. Uh-oh. Might get reversed on. Nope. Now she's got her up over the. Oh, a slap across the face. Getting an impromptu preview.
Why the hell not?
Jordynne's got her up in the air. Look out. Nope. She got away from it. Big back elbow from Masha. Grace is up through the table. Jordynne Grace goes through the table. Masha showing some strength there, getting Jordynne Grace up for that. And Masha grabs the title. Holding up that belt. Jordynne is down. She's stepping on Jordynne Grace. Will we see this tomorrow night? That remains to be seen. But you know what? We will tell you what we think we're going to see tomorrow night. Segue. Right away now, actually. That is it for Impact Wrestling for tonight.
That was my
What did you all think of we'll give you your scores really quickly. What did you all think of the Go Home Show, folks? Let us know in the chat. We will do the same, and then we're going to get right into predictions for Bound for Glory tomorrow. This is why I love Masha. R.I.P. Table, rest in peace. Jordynne Grace versus Masha is going to be great. Yes, I agree, Christopher. You are correct. Let us know what you think of the Go Home Show, guys. Give us your scores, and we will do the same, and then we'll get right into our predictions for Bound for Glory. Marvin says a 9 out of 10. John Kessler says 9.5 out of 10. Marvin said, yep, 9. Chris says 9 out of 10. Deanna says 8.75. From what I saw, it was good, says Mark. Christopher says, yep, 9 out of 10. All right. Well, we'll get to more of your scores. Let's get to ours. Tazzy, what'd you give the show for tonight?
Another great Go Home Show, right?
Yep. Always. They always have really good Go Home shows.
Well, they ain't nothing to do but to say, right? The storyline in the show was great.
He's been wanting to say that word for weeks now.
Dude, it's been weeks, guys, weeks. The psychology in the ring, amazing today, amazing. I'm not going to give it 1 point or one on each part of the show, but I think the whole show as a whole was really, really good. So I'm going to give it a 9 for the show.
All right. Tazzy says 9. James Chadwick says 8.75. Heather said 9.25. Heather probably could be a little biased because she was actually there live, which is pretty cool. Jeff, what are you giving the Go Home Show tonight?
Real simple. I'm going to give it a 9.5. And the reason I'm giving it such a high score is because I want to applaud Impact for doing such a great job with building up these pay-per-views and making them feel important and making them matter.
Yep.
There are some great matches on this card for tomorrow.
Yep.
And I can't wait. I really can't wait to see it. I can't wait for everyone to see it. If you're an Impact fan, definitely tune in.
Yep.
But I thought it was a great night tonight. There's a lot of build for tomorrow. So yeah, I thought it was a great show.
Jeff will be there to see it live, and I'm sure we'll get, we may get a chance to talk to him at some point, and we will probably get some pictures as well that I'm sure Jeff will send over. So while we're doing the show, if we get some stuff, I will pop them up in a camera so everybody can see what Jeff is checking out at Bound for Glory. So Bound for Glory is going to be epic, says Heather. Mark says 9.55. Can't wait for Bound for Glory. They make moments. Tazzy gave his score. I am going to say I'm going to go with a 9 as well. I think it was really, really a fun show, exciting show. You saw some weird backstage stuff going on. Of course, we got Joe Hendry, so that automatically raises it a point. And then, yeah, we got some good stuff promo backstage. Watch that promo with Alicia. Keep your eye on that promo with Alicia, because that's the first time we saw her get involved with this whole thing since very back when it started. And now how she's saying that he's taking it too far. This is a wife talking to a husband here. So, this is it's something that you just keep that in mind, because, if he doesn't win now, he could start to maybe be having some second thoughts about what he's been doing with this Honor No More stuff. So keep your eye on that. That's very interesting. Yeah, so I thought it was great. I really thought they do a great job at Go Home shows. They always do. We got some good stuff tonight, and really, really fun show. Really fun show. Wrestling Lane says 8.25. Okay, you can keep giving us your scores, but we are going to get into the next thing. And the next thing, of course, is Bound for Glory. We're going to start with our predictions. So I don't really think we got anything extra, so that's a first. All we got was the additions to the Collier Shot match tonight, which was Killer Kelly and Tasha Steeles and Savannah Evans. But other than that, we didn't get any other matches, so that's good. Nothing needs to be done. All right. Tomorrow is going to be a big night of SmackDown and a highly anticipated Extreme Rules goof card, potential Wyatt appearance. Good night, y'all. Good night, Wrestling League. Michael King says a 9. Dylan says a 9 out of 10. All right, so let's roll, man. Jeff, what have we got first for Bound for Glory?
Brian Myers Open Challenge.
Well, I guess we got to look at this from this standpoint. Who do you think is going to be the challenger? Who is going to come to this open challenge of Brian Myers tomorrow night to get that digital media championship? I've got a crazy one, but I want to hear what you guys think. So we'll go with Joe Screen says a 10. We'll go with you guys. Jeff, who do you think who's going to come out and challenge Brian Myers?
Oh man, I have no idea. And I love that. I love that I have no idea. I don't even know where to begin to guess, because my guess was going to be Joe Hendry.
Okay. He's in the Call Your Shot. Yep.
Right, but he's in the Call Your Shot gauntlet. So I would keep my eyes open. I'm trying to think of this on the spot here. It's gonna be someone that's. I don't think it's someone that's in Impact right now, or that we've seen per se for a while. So yep. I hesitate to pick. I'll put it like this: I think whoever shows up will defeat Brian Myers.
Okay, so you think whoever shows is going to win it?
I think so.
Okay. Eric Rowan says Joseph Green. A surprise challenger, says John. Yes. James says Rohit. Ooh. Okay. Returning
awesome.
Rohit.
Wow. Okay.
Deanna says Zicky. Shane Taylor says Marvin. Gonna be Eric. Oh, you took my idea, darn you. I was gonna say that too. I said, what would happen if Matt Cardona, his best friend, shows up and takes that title away from him? I was going to say the same thing, because I think he's coming around to the point of where he can actually I don't know if he can wrestle full time or anything yet, but he could just come down and kind of have a confrontation, like a shorter match. But I was thinking Cardona myself. So there you go. We're on the same page. It's going to be Cardona, then Myers will be reluctant to give the title back. Matt Cardona, says Christopher. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Matt Cardona. Tazzy, who do you think?
I have no idea. I'll go Charus. How about we go White Charus? I was just to I don't know, just to pick somebody. God, I don't know.
Do you think Brian Myers is winning the belt?
No.
Okay. So I think we're all on the same page, thinking that he's going to lose, whoever it would happen to be. So we'll see. We saw some people standing in that hallway that were kind of eyeing him up a little bit as he was walking down the aisle. So could it be one of them? We'll see. But yeah, so we're going to get a surprise Shira, says Heather. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's not going to be the White Rabbit, James. No. Nope. But although it would be funny, especially considering you'd have to be stupid not to know what was going on. If they had somebody come down in a big white bunny suit,
Oh my god,
that would be absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So, and if that happens, damn it, I want credit. I want credit. And I know then at that point, if that happens, that somebody was listening to this show, and I want credit. So, all right, moving on. What do we got next?
All right, up next we have Vexed versus the Death Dolls is what they're called.
Yeah, they got a name, the Death Dolls. I kind of dig it. And yeah, so we've got Vexed putting up those titles against the new named Death Dolls. So that's Taya and Jessica. We all know it's going to be a sick match. So who wins? And of course, Rosemary in the corner of the Death Dolls. So Jeff, I'll start with you. Vexed hang on to those titles a little longer, or do we get new champs?
I think they hang on to them just a little bit longer because I think we get shenanigans.
Oh yes,
I think
okay.
so. I think we see the Death Dolls get cost the titles here. So I've got Vexed.
Okay. The chat is agreeing with you so far. Vexed wins. Death Dolls wins, says Christopher. So he disagrees. Vexed. Maybe somebody interferes to even the odds. James Chadwick says Vexed, and Bonkers saying Vexed. I'm gonna go with Vexed as well, and I think I'm thinking along the same lines as Jeff is. I think something's gonna happen with Rosemary. I don't think she's happy with this, and I think something's gonna happen with Rosemary. And remember, James Chadwick saying Su Yung returns. Listen, there is a shadowy figure watching Vexed in the back. It's been 2 weeks in a row that they have been. It's not a mistake with the camera. They're doing it on purpose. So they don't do things for no reason. So is it Su Yung that's there? Does Su Yung tag up with Rosemary? And that would blow my mind. Blow my mind if that happens. So I'm going to go with Vexed as well, because I think something's going to happen that's going to cause their loss. And Rosemary wasn't happy about how Jessica caused them to lose. She was talking to Father James Mitchell about it, and how she wants her to be Havoc again. And so I don't think Rosemary's happy with this, and she could be working behind the scenes with someone else. So I'm going to take Vexed as well. Tazzy, who didn't I get yet? Did I get Tazzy or Jeff? I think I got Jeff. Tazzy, what do you think?
When this storyline all started, I know Rosemary is not a threesome person.
Yeah,
no pun intended. No pun intended. I know how our minds think.
Tazzy just blew my mind. Now I can't talk anymore. Go ahead.
So I think she gets another partner to add to this, and Su Yung been on our minds for like at least 2 or 3 pay-per-views. Like, is she coming? Is she coming? I think it's the perfect pay-per-view because it's the top pay-per-view they have. So why not her? She's been out of action for since she was pregnant. That's been a while. That's been almost a year, over a year. So I think she's about ready.
Yeah, this would be a hell of a place for her to show up. So yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that happen. So, all right. So we're all on board with Vexed. It looks like the chat is as well. Not a chance in hell that Vexed is losing, says Barry Monkey. Okay. What do we got next?
Call your shot gauntlet match.
This is really interesting. You've got 4 women now in this. Of course, we added tonight Killer Kelly, we added Savannah Evans, and we added Tasha Steeles, and along with Gisele Shaw. So there are 4 women in this match. You've got Bobby Fish, who has to be a lot of people's pick, I would imagine, for this. You've got Heath in there. You've got Moose, who can never be counted out of anything. He won it last year. You've got Macklin, who's on an absolute roll. You've got Sami Callihan with his broken orbital bone in there. You've got PCO. I think you've got Vincent too. Isn't Vincent in it as well?
Yep, I believe
Okay,
so.
he's on the graphic, but I believe Vincent is in it as well. So almost like those two guys almost be a team, pretty much, because both on the same side. You've got Rich Swann, and you've got, is that Gujar on the left hand side there?
Yep, Gujar.
Yeah, Gujar's in it also. So, oh man, this is a tough one to call, because you can make a case for somebody like Rich Swann. You can make a case for Vincent or PCO, or do they turn on one another? You can make a case for Moose, who, like I said, can never be counted out of anything. You can make a case for Macklin because of his role that he's been on. Heath could come out of nowhere and win this. And then Bobby Fish is listen, why would they put him in there if they didn't really consider having him win? And he was saying in his promo he wants to start at the top. He doesn't want to wait and crawl his way up there. He wants to start at the top. Well, he certainly could if he wins this match. And then the women, Gisele, and then you've got Killer Kelly, who I'll tell you, man, with her in there, I could totally see her coming out of something like this, because she's impervious to pain. And Savannah and Tasha. So this is going to be crazy. I can't even tell you. This is completely tough for me to pick. So I'm not picking right now. I'm letting Tazzy go. Tazzy.
I say this: whoever wins this match will cash in at the end of the night.
Okay.
I'm not picking.
Okay.
Whoever wins this match will cash in at the end of the night.
Okay. Oh yeah, Joe Hendry as well. Yeah. I forgot about Joe Hendry. Bunkers. Thank you. Yeah. Joe Hendry's in it as well. He was the last entrant. So yeah. Could you imagine if Joe Hendry won? I would absolutely love that. Deanna saying Heath. Ryan saying Macklin. I'm looking forward to the Gauntlet. I can make an argument for 5 or 6 people winning with PCO wins. Ooh, look at that. PCO wins and ends up fighting Eddie if Eddie wins the title. Wow, okay.
That's a good storyline. Yeah.
That is a continuation of a storyline. Yeah. My picks are Heath, PCO, and Macklin, says Brandon. My other 2 picks of winning is Moose or Macklin, but I'm still going with Bobby Fish, says James Grant. Okay. Jeff, who do you got, man?
If I'm being honest, I think I have to stick with my pick of Macklin.
Okay.
I just think he is on a roll.
Okay.
I think it's his time. I don't know that you can make a case that he cashes in tomorrow night. You can make a case for that. But with how Macklin is, I would hold on to this until whenever. Like, I would just, the cool thing about this is he could really taunt the champion and act like he's going to cash
True.
in, for lack of better terms, play mind games. And why not hold this until Slammiversary and have a big moment at Slammiversary? So I think that's when he calls his shot, is at Slammiversary. But I have Macklin. I think it's his time.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Conrad saying Macklin. Good thing about Impact is they usually progress new storylines with this type of match. Yeah, you're right. They probably will. And it could be that Bobby Fish is going to get a storyline moving forward with someone in that ring. And yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Blasphemy. Eddie is not going to beat Josh tomorrow. I refuse to believe that. All right. I got to pick someone. I'm going to go with Macklin as well. I think it's a logical choice. The build-up and stuff that we've gotten for him from all this stuff going on with Moose and then the stuff with Sami, and it just kind of does seem like it's his time. I don't think Bobby Fish is a good competitor, but I don't think they bring him in and give him a shot at the title right away. It wouldn't be a good look, I don't think, especially for the rest of the wrestlers that have been there for a long time. If I had a dark horse to pick, I would pick a woman and we were talking about this. I would pick a woman to win it, and my choice there would be Killer Kelly. If they really want to bounce her up into the title picture quick, I would say that that Killer Kelly could win. And that would be really interesting because we talked about that too. Does she then cash in on whoever wins the match between Jordynne and Masha, which should be, that match is probably going to be a barn burner. And both of those women are probably going to be exhausted at the end of that. So whoever would, if one of those women would win, whether it's Gisele, Tasha, Savannah, or Killer Kelly, that'd be the time to really try to pick the bones. So if I had a dark horse, it would be a woman, and I would say Killer Kelly. So yeah, Conrad saying no Bobby Fish, please. All right, what have we got next?
Up next, we have Mickie James versus Mia Yim.
Man, I cannot bring myself to think that Mickie is going to be retired after Bound for Glory. But when I was listening to the interview on Busted Open with Mia, I don't know. It's hard to read people sometimes, but she did kind of sound a little like oh man, listen, she could very easily lose this match. And, then you got to wonder outside the box a little bit, and you start to think that, is she going to get to live her dream and win a title one more time before she retires? Or, does Mia stop the run here? And maybe Mickey's intent was never to go on for a really long time through this. Maybe she was going to be, her intent was to stop, but maybe to retire before the end of this year. We don't know. But I'm gonna say Mickie wins. I think it'll be a really good match. But I'm gonna say Mickie wins. And I think Mickey's going up the ladder here and really trying to get a lot of these women noticed and get a lot of them over. And again, we don't know Mia's status. So if Mia is planning on leaving Impact, this would probably be her favorite last match to do there, between her and someone that she's idolized throughout the years. And maybe she's the one then that's going to move Mickie on her quest to try to win that title before she goes. So I'm gonna take Mickie James. Jeff, what do you think?
I'm conflicted here.
Yeah,
because I could see them. I think because of the respect, like if you take out storylines and you look at the people,
yep.
I think the respect that Mickie has for Mia, it would make sense for her to put her over in such a way as have her be the retirement match.
Yep.
However, I'm going to pick Mickie James because one, I'm not ready to see her retire.
Yep.
And two, I really, really want to see her retire at Slammiversary.
Yeah. Yep.
And I don't know where Slammiversary is going to be next year. Have no idea. But wouldn't it be interesting if Mickie kept winning and took on the champion at Slammiversary and lost there in a title match? I think that's going to happen. And once we get to our Knockouts championship match, I'll explain a little bit more what I think is going to happen.
Okay. All right. So 2 people for Mickie James. Tazzy, what do you think?
I am very on the fence about this. Same time, I'm like, Bound for Glory is like the biggest pay-per-view. I was like, this is probably the best time to go out on a pay-per-view like this.
Yep.
But like we said, Mia Yim probably is going to leave. So in that case, you don't want to have somebody go over on a person that's, So I'm going to say Mickie James wins, and she might be going on until next year. That's what I'm seeing right now. I'd rather for her to lose against the champion than actually lose against somebody else. It kind of wouldn't make sense,
Yep, absolutely. Marvin saying Mickie, Heather says Mickie, James says Mickie, Ryan says Mickie, Christopher says the same. James, Mickie, John says Mickie wins, but there'll be interference from someone new. Okay. Mickey wins. Bonker saying, Heather, if PCO wins and cashes in on Eddie, we'll be furious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good storyline thing right there. Mickey James versus me and him, a draw. Mickey wins, says Bonkers. I'm picking Mickey, to be honest. I hope she runs the table and gets that chance. Animation says one more title for Mickey, then retire, I guess. If Mia wins, she'll stay for a bit more. If not, for sure, it's Mickey. Sean Rousset saying Mickey wins. Mickey could turn heel and win by cheating. Mia could get revenge at Slammiversary after a long feud. Call your shot match, and this match is just hard to determine. Yeah, they really are. Joseph says Mickey. Well, you know what? That's what makes it good, because you can't come right out and predict it. So, yeah, good deal. All right, Jeff, what do we got next?
All right, up next we have Mike Bailey, the X Division champion, taking on Frankie Kazarian.
Man, Mike Bailey has come through every single thing that he's taken on unscathed, and I don't doubt that will happen here. I think he's just had an amazing year, taking on all comers, and now Kazarian had a great match with Kenny King tonight. Yeah, this is going to be a great one. Speedballs matches usually are, and I think that this could lead off the show. Could get a lot of energy right off the bat and lead off the show. But I'm picking Speedball. I think he's just going to continue his run. And I'm picking Speedball Mike Bailey to win this. I think of all the matches to predict, I think this one probably is one of the easier ones, I think, in my opinion anyway. So I think it's going to be Mike Bailey. Jeff, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to go Speedball. I am. I think he's been great.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's his time. I don't know when he loses it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who he would even, who's a challenger at this point, but I like Speedball.
Okay. Tazzy.
Yeah, I think Mike Bailey might have this time for a minute. Like, for a minute. I say he keeps the title all the way to the Slammiversary.
Could very well be. I mean, the thing is, they have to build up a challenger in that X division. Maybe it's Hendry. Maybe it's somebody like that we're just kind of seeing coming in right now. So we'll see. But yeah, Speedball has to get votes for Wrestler of the Year, says Conrad. I agree. He'll definitely be on our list for sure when we do our awards, no doubt, because he's had an amazing year. Joseph saying Mike Bailey. Ryan saying Mike. Animation says Speedball. Deanna saying Mike. Frankie wins, says James Grant. Okay. Mike Bailey retains, says Chris. Is there any chance Christopher Daniels could show up? Speedball has to get votes for Wrestler of the Year, said Conrad. Kaz giving the rub to Bailey, says Erico. Yeah, I think it's I think Speedball will retain. So, all right. What's up next?
The Kingdom versus the Motor City Machine Guns for the Impact World Tag Team titles.
Well, it's funny. Jeff alluded to this. We had all talked about that, that Honor No More could end up with all the belts. And then Jeff brought it up on last week's show. I think it was that maybe they walk out with nothing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something? Well, and what adds to it is, again, these two guys, so Taven and Bennett, their contracts are up as well, along with Mia's. So that is public knowledge. So you kind of think if they're leaving, then maybe that's an indicator that they would drop the titles. And that said, with that being up in the air, I'm going to go with the Motor City Machine Guns. They've had a phenomenal year as well. They were over in AEW. They've been just doing a little bit of everything. The singles stuff we saw Alex Shelley doing this year has been great. And I think they deserve it. So I'm going to go Motor City Machine Guns here. And maybe, like what Jeff said, will come true again. And they will drop all of that gold. And they will have nothing coming out of Bound for Glory. So I'm going Motor City Machine Guns. Conrad is as well. James Grant is as well. Marvin saying the Kingdom retains. Heather saying Motor City Machine Guns. So is Deanna. I think Motor City Machine Guns win via DQ. Motor City wins. Says Christopher. I hope the Kingdom win, but I think the Machine Guns win. I think Violent by Design will come back. Yeah, that's interesting thought. We haven't seen really anything of them except the little backstage things that they've been doing. Sean Rosay says Motor City. Ryan the same. Mark the same. Heather says if Motor City wins, then OGK is walking. Could very well be. If a match involves Motor City Machine Guns, you know it's going to be good. I think OGK will win and stay, and not sure where else they would go. Okay, fair enough. Joseph Green saying Motor City. Kingdoms win with interfere from Maria and Kenny. Okay. Tazzy, who do you got?
I'm gonna go on the other side. I'm going the Kingdom to win.
Okay.
I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Okay, never stop. I just have that weird feeling that somebody is going to interfere for the Kingdom to win. That's the only reason I know they're going to win.
Okay. All right. Jeff, what do you got?
Man, I keep flip-flopping, to be honest. I think I'm going to go with the Motor City Machine Gun. I think they even with what we know about the contract situation, I mean, I don't know where else. I mean, they could certainly return to Ring of Honor. I could handle them against FTR.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. Who knows? Who knows at this point what the contract situation is? But I think for the Machine Guns, I think it would be really cool to see them get another reign. But this is the one thing I love about this card is that you can make a case for both sides, which is not always.
It's true.
I mean, some are just very predictable. This card isn't. So, but I'm going to go with the Machine Guns.
Okay. All right. There you go. Kingdoms win, interfere with Maria and Kenny, said Bunkers. All right, moving on. What do we got next?
All right, here's this one. Jordynne Grace versus Masha Slamovich for the knockouts.
There's another one that is tough to call. These, like Jeff said, a lot of these matches are, man, you can make a case for either person. And this is no different. Masha's undefeated, hasn't lost a match since she's been in Impact Wrestling. She's putting that up against Jordynne Grace, who has taken on everybody that's got thrown at her and come out with the title. So, wow, it's tough to call, but I'm gonna, go either way with this one too. I'm gonna say Masha wins. I just think the momentum is on her side. The undefeated streak is going on. Maybe they want to play that up a little bit more, and they want to say now she's taking on the best of the best, and she's still undefeated. Who then can they build to come and take her out? So I'm going to say Masha wins, and I think she gets that title off of Jordynne Grace, and Masha becomes she'll get elevated even more. Who can now step up to that has taken on everybody she has and won, and then Jordynne Grace on top of it. So I'm going to say Masha. James saying Masha, Marvin saying Masha, animations as well. James Grant, Christopher, match of the night, says Barry. I think Masha's going to win. I want Jordynne to win, but I picked Masha, says Joseph Green. Brandon says, good granny. That's a tough. Yeah, it is. Deanna says, can't pick. I do think Jordynne wins, but Masha might take it. And Heather's saying Masha. So a lot of people on Masha. I would agree. Tazzy, what do you got?
Oh man. As much as I want Jordynne to keep the title, I think Masha got the more advantage in everything right now, and that's what they're leaning towards. And I can see a lot more matchups for Masha than I do with Jordynne right now. So that's the only reason I'm thinking about that right now. Like Masha versus Killer Kelly.
That's what James Chadwick just said. Give me Masha versus Killer Kelly for the Knockouts title.
So I can see that for, in the future. Maybe a match in January, Hard to Kill. Maybe just throw it out there. Hard to kill, get it? Now, just throw it out there. So yeah, unfortunately, Masha for the win.
Mickey versus Masha, undefeated versus last go around. Wow, that'd be something.
Stop stealing my stuff.
Oh,
I'm joking. Great minds think alike.
damn, chat's too smart. I agree with Ryan. Says animations. Masha, however, I see this as one big meaty match, two strong women in this match. Wow. All right, Jeff, all yours.
Well, I mean, I was gonna pick Masha. Because I think Masha. Here's what I would do with Masha. And listen, I love Jordynne Grace. All of you know that she's one of my favorites.
Yep.
But I think with Masha, it's really hard to end that undefeated streak right now. And I think the only person that you can do that with is Killer Kelly.
Yep.
I don't think that match happens anytime soon.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, and I think that's the match we get at the next Bound for Glory.
Oh wow, okay.
I think they build it out to that point because I think Masha is going to take on Mickey at Slammiversary. Because I can't see them doing that match at another one. I can't see them doing it at a smaller quote unquote pay-per-view. They could do it at Hard to Kill. They could do it at Rebellion, but I think Slammiversary is the place. I think it's gonna be Masha in this one.
So you basically think that Mickey's going to take her on and Mickey's going to lose to Masha?
Yeah, she's going to put her. I think she's going to put her over because the future of the Knockouts division, and I'm saying that knowing that Jordynne Grace is only 26 as well.
Yep.
But I think the future of the Knockouts division is going to be Masha and Killer Kelly.
Yep.
I really do.
Yeah. Good call. All right.
Don't want to be in that division.
We all like to get into your head, Jeff, says James Chadwick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. And I think we've got just the championship left, correct?
That's it. That's all we got left.
Moving on. Eddie Edwards and Josh Alexander. Like I said, keep your eye on that little promo tonight that we got from Alicia. They don't do things without meaning. So that's going to be in the back of Eddie's head. And let's say, for instance, that Alicia comes down to the ring at some point. Kind of tough for a man to go against the stuff that his wife is telling him and trying to talk some sense into him. And maybe it's opened up an eye a little bit for Eddie Edwards. So is this going to be, instead of him winning, is this going to be a turnaround for him? Does he turn away from Honor No More in this match? Very interesting. Very interesting. And this could go either way as well. I want to hear Jeff start. Jeff, you start this one. What do you got?
I truly believe that Josh is going to retain.
Okay.
But I also think that this match is going to be the beginning of the implosion of Honor No More. I think that all of the losses are going to add up.
Yep.
And I think that we're going to see on the fallout to Bound for Glory, we're going to start to see some friction. I can make a case for Eddie winning. I can see Josh doing some other things, and because I want people to understand, Impact does this so well. They do main event card stuff without the title being involved. It matters. They make it matter. I mean, think about the Sammy Moose and Steve Macklin storyline. Like they've made that matter. That's important. And no, it doesn't involve a belt, but it can still be important.
Yep.
So, I think they could do something like that with Josh if they did take the title off of him. I could see Eddie. I could also see it going this way. Eddie could win,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of Honor No More loses, and then Eddie really gets the big head and starts trying to push people around, and that disintegrates the group there. But I think right now, I think I've got Josh Alexander winning, and I'll stick with that.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
talking myself out of it as I'm talking, so I need to stop talking.
Okay. Tazzy, what do you think?
I was thinking about something like a storyline a long time ago from a different promotion with the whole Johnny Gargano and Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa in the ring. Wife come out. Dolly was going to hit her husband and turn around and hit the other guy. That's what I'm seeing for this tomorrow night. I think Alicia joins Honor No More tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And that will give Eddie Edwards for the win tomorrow night.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. Animation saying going with Eddie. James saying Josh forever our champ. James Grant says Eddie. Randy Sam says Eddie. Josh Wynn says Chris. Josh Wynn says John. Josh Retain says Marvin. I think Josh Wynn says Brandon. I pick Eddie because I think Alicia will turn and join him. Ryan saying I think Eddie's wife's going to help him. Eddie says John G. They wouldn't be keep bringing in Eddie's wife if there wasn't a plan to pull him from Honor No More. Maybe Alicia doesn't turn and does something to Josh. The way it's been built till tonight, I thought Josh, but now I think Eddie is winning as we see him torn as a champion between title and family. What if Eddie wins and then Josh Alexander turns heel? Think about it. Jeff and Joe and Jeff, Eddie is getting in Josh's head, or maybe it's a DQ or Josh snaps. Joe, are we seeing a Beulah turn on Dreamer like Alicia does to Eddie? Oh, man. I'm going to say Josh retains, but I don't have a lot of confidence in it. It could really go either way here. And, you guys are bringing up some good ideas. Does Alicia help him? I mean, it looks like she was going to go against him. Is that a swerve? And does she help him beat him? Man, this is a tough call. I'm going to take Josh, but I'm not extremely confident in it. This could really go either way. And this could, very well just be a big, a really, really tough match to call. One last question, guys. Do we get a cash in? Do we get a cash in from whoever wins that Call Your Shot Gauntlet? If it is indeed a male wrestler, do we get a cash in on this match? And I'll start with Tazzy. Tazzy, do we get a cash in? And you can just say yes or no, or you can just say who you think it's going to be. But do we get a cash in?
Well, the reason why I didn't say who it is because I don't think it's a male.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So I say no to this match then.
Okay. All right. Jeff, I think you already kind of said it because you're not expecting that to be cashed in until a little bit later on.
Yeah, the only way I could see that happening, and hear me out. The only way I could see someone cashing in per se is if Killer Kelly wins the Call Your Shot Gauntlet and Jordynne Grace retains.
Okay.
That's the only way I can see that happening, but I don't see that happening. So I don't think we'll get it. I'd love to see whoever gets it to kind of use it as like a, I'm gonna hold this over your head, and I want you to always be on your P's and Q's because I can cash in this thing at any time. So whoever the champion is, I always want you looking over your shoulder.
I'm going to agree. I don't think we will. Joseph saying yes. James saying yes. Animation says no. Chris says no. Marvin says no. Bonker says if Josh wins, yes. Macklin is the winner. I'd say 100% yeah, or a tease. I'm going to say no, we won't. And I'm only saying that because it does seem we have similar things like this happening in other wrestling. You have the whole MJF thing with his chip that he's holding. Sometimes, and remember, last year we got a cash in. We got a cash in last year, and Moose came down and won. They don't like to sometimes do the same thing over and over. So, and now, especially because you've got that happening in other wrestling where people are kind of holding Austin Theory is holding on to his Money in the Bank. So it seems like they're holding it longer. I think that builds up a better story, like Jeff mentioned. Because you can then they hold it over people's heads, and you just never know when they're going to cash in, when they're going to come down, and whether they're going to take it. I think I agree with Jeff. I think that if Jordynne wins, then I think there's a good chance that if Killer Kelly wins, that she would cash in. However, if it's a male wrestler that wins, I don't think. Now, the people who are saying Bobby Fish. That we're thinking Bobby Fish could win. Would he come down and cash in right away? I don't think so. So I would agree. I don't think there will be a cash in from this event. I think they will hold on to it a little bit longer. Yeah, we don't need cash ins 2 years in a row. Yeah, I agree. Brandon says, I hope no cash in. That makes sense, says John. I don't think we get a cash in not till next special or pay-per-view. All right. Well, there you go, guys. That is our Bound for Glory predictions for tomorrow night. Now, all that's left to do is come and watch the show, if there will be a show. That I'm just teasing. Will be good. Will be good. So join us tomorrow, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be on, myself and Tazzy. Jeff will be coming over live at some point from the event, so you don't want to miss it. We've been building up to this on our Impact Watch-Alongs. This is one of their best, if not their best shows of the year. The card is stacked. It is going to be a great show. So you don't want to miss it. Come back out tomorrow night and see us. Come out and do the watch-along with us, and you're not going to be disappointed. So it's going to be really good. James says, I'm so excited for Bound for Glory. So as we all are. So, all right, guys, that is going to do it for us for the night. We appreciate you coming out. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream tonight. Make sure that you share the video as well. Get the word out there about Impact Wrestling, and you can easily do that by sharing a video of ours. If you want to share one of the ones where we had the guests from Impact on there, please do that. Let everybody know how good this show actually is and how good the wrestling actually is. So please do that. And also make sure you hit the notifications button if you'd like to be notified about when we have future content, which again, like I said, is tomorrow night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, Bound for Glory. Don't forget about Saturday. We have Extreme Rules on our channel, 7:15 special start time, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will do our predictions before that. And again, you want to know who Jeff we'll get Jeff's pick too. You want to know who Jeff and Tazzy and Jody and myself think? Who is this White Rabbit? And what are they going to show? Come out and check out the prediction show beforehand, and we'll tell you. We'll tell you who we think it's going to be. So join us for that on Saturday as well. So big weekend, big next 2 days coming up. So hopefully we'll see you all for that. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. We will talk to you all hopefully tomorrow night. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your night. And hopefully we'll see you all again for our next show, which is tomorrow at Bound for Glory, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.